Contact Casey Garrels at 605-480-1566 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
Madison Discount Liquor has all your beverage needs. Pull up to their drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. Madison Discount Liquor has a large beer and liquor selection, as well as snacks, pop, wine, and gas pumps to top off your tank. Open every morning at 5 a.m. Make sure to like Madison Discount Liquor on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Welcome back, folks. Kramer Sneed bringing the action here as KJM 103.1's coverage of Dakota State University basketball treks on here this season. And what an exciting one it's been specifically for this women's basketball team. They're leading the way with an 18-3 mark. They're undefeated in North Star Athletic Association play, and they're almost ready to make that mark 11-0 potentially here tonight, going against a valiant roster from Mayville State. And we'll give you the starters for Mayville State now as we're getting close to tip-off. Mayville State starts a freshman guard wearing number 2, leads the team in minutes played per game. It's C.J. Decker, who hails from Howard Lake, Minnesota. Also starting at guards, a 5'11" sophomore, number 3, Aaron Walker. And starting at guard as well as a 5'8" freshman from Underwood, Minnesota, number 11, Kayla Rockel. And starting at guard, she'll be the focal point of the Trojan defense tonight. The leading scorer for this Comet offense, number 23, Jordan Zrust, coming in averaging an impressive 19 points per contest this year. And rounding out the starting lineup for this team is number 44, Danica Vagley. She's a senior center, standing 6'2", and she's from Winona, Minnesota. And so we'll see what the Trojans can do against this feisty Comet offense as they go for the 3-game sweep of this team this year. It's going to be a good matchup here, folks. If you're in the Madison area, stop on by as we have a hearty crowd on hand already, folks. It might be the biggest crowd I've seen here so far this season on a Saturday evening here in Madison. A lot better indoors than outdoors tonight as the temperatures dip below 0 degrees. So come on out to DSU Memorial Fieldhouse if you're in the area. With that being said, we're going to step aside so we can hear the national anthem, folks, and we'll be back in 2 minutes with the DSU starting lineup and tip-off from right here at DSU Memorial Fieldhouse. You're listening to KJM 103.1.
Great Western Bank is your local hometown bank and the nation's 8th largest ag lender. We offer sophisticated services from investments to cash management and the financial power for specialized lending without limits. Our focus on relationships means we get to know our customers and businesses. Great Western Bank provides our customers with the right financial tools and products for success, so you can be greater with Great Western Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Heartland Consumers Power District would like to wish the Dakota State Trojans good luck this season. This is Casey Crabtree, Heartland's Director of Economic Development. I'm excited to work with businesses here in Madison to help them grow and thrive. If you're looking to expand your business or in need of low-interest financing, give me a call at 256-6536. Heartland is proud to deliver reliable energy and services to the city of Madison. We believe in the power of forward thinking and want to be your trusted community partner and leader in our industry. Good luck, Trojans.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing Asgrow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Your old snowblower starting to spit and sputter? If you finally had enough, Lake County International has just received another shipment of walk-behind snowblowers. These Cub Cadet walk-behind X-Series snowblowers have a powerful set of features to get you through the worst that South Dakota winters can throw at us. We also have some lawn tractors with mounted 3-stage snowblowers to make quick work of those snow piles. Remember, we deliver your new snowblower and have all the Cub Cadet parts and service you'll need. Call Lake County International today.
And we're back here, KJM 103.1's coverage of Dakota State University Trojan basketball. We're about set for the ladies' game to start here, folks. And with that, we have time to give you the starting lineup for your Dakota State Trojans. Starting at guard, a familiar name in the Madison area, junior from right here in town, number 1, leading scorer for this Trojan ball club this season, Jesse Giles. Also starting at forward for the Trojans is a junior forward from Hartford, South Dakota, standing 5'9", number 2, Ashlyn McDonald. Another guard standing alongside Giles in the backcourt will be number 3, a sophomore from Corsica, South Dakota, Courtney Minning. And starting at the point guard position for your Trojans, a junior from Grand Forks, North Dakota, number 15, Lexi Robson. Rounding out the starting lineup in her final home regular season contest as a member of this Trojan basketball team, the lone senior on your Trojan squad, number 32 from Pipestone, Minnesota, Lex Evans. The Trojans are coached by David Moe in his 4th season. He is assisted by Jamal Branco, and their student assistant this year is Zane Jira. So both teams, after being called out, are getting their last-minute instructions here from their coaching staffs on the sidelines, and we're about ready for tip-off here. Your Trojans are in their home DSU blue uniforms with gray and dark blue trim on the sides and gray numerals. And the Mayville State Comets are wearing their road white uniforms with dark blue trim and blue numerals. From my vantage point here, your Trojans will be going right to left on your radio dial for this first half of action here as the Trojans look to extend their 14-game winning streak, a program record they have set and are looking to build upon this evening as they look to sweep their final home regular season series this year. So we're ready for tip. It's Evans in the box with Danica Vagley. Tips up, and it's won by Vagley, and the Comets will have the first possession of this one. Traditional 2-3 zone for the Trojan defense. They'll trap the interior pass, kick out to the corner, 3-ball good from the corner. First bucket of the game goes to Kayla Rockel, and she had a pure stroke on that one from distance in the near corner. Good kick out from Vagley to Rockel. 3-0 Comets in the early going after their first possession. Now Lex Evans will dribble handoff. Now Robson looks it back to Evans. Evans will try a 3-ball from the corner. Leaves it just short, but Minning's there for the offensive rebound. Kicks out. Jesse Giles will try a 3, and she'll hit it. Jesse Giles hits her first from long range here, and it's a 3-3 ball game early on. Full court pressure now is becoming a staple of this Trojan team, and the long pass up ahead to the front court, and now the offense will be set by Decker. Picks up her dribble, steps to the defense from Giles. Now the entry pass and left-hand layup good by number 23, leading scorer for the Comets, Jordan Rust. Quickly back the other way now. Minning will penetrate and kick back out to McDonald, and now over to Giles. Giles with the left-hand dribble back to McDonald, swung around the perimeter to the corner. Trojans with 17 on the shot clock. Good move by Minning, kicks it out. Bad pass, good read by Rust, and it's the first turnover, and Rust brings it to the front court trapped. Dangerous pass controlled, though, there by Decker. Skip pass up ahead. Now Walker with her first touch of the ball game. Now it'll be swung around the perimeter as they look for Vagley on the interior. She tries to post up against Evans. Patient offensive set here. 12 on the shot clock. Longest possession of the early going as it's been an up and down frantic pace to start. Oh, nice backdoor pass cut. Fine, but missed. The layup. Russ will never have an easier one there, and she'll miss it. And going back the other way after catching a break are the Trojans. Minning picks up her dribble, now hands it off to Giles. Pressure defense coming there from Rockel. Giles looking for room to drive. She'll kick out Robson, pull up 15-foot jump shot, rolls around the rim and off. And away with the rebound comes Vagley. Looks for the outlet, gives it up to Rust. Rust left-hand dribble, skip past up ahead. Now Decker, pull-up jumper from the elbow. No good, long off the glass, and ball goes out of bounds. Hustle play by Minning, unnecessary, as it was knocked out by a Comet. So 5-3 is your score here in the early going. We're 2 minutes into this one, folks. Mayville stayed on top of the Trojans 5-3 as Giles has the lone 3 points for the Trojans on a three-pointer on their first possession. Robson will set the offense here as she comes to the front court. Screen being set. Now Giles has it. Back to Robson now looking for help. Evans trying to post on the low block. She had position. They didn't give it to her, though. Instead, it swung around the perimeter. Now back to Robson. Now she'll give it to Evans. Evans can make a move here. One dribble. Has to kick it back out. Good defense there from Vagley. Robson trying to create off the dribble. Back out. Evans will try her second 3 of the quarter, and she'll miss this one badly. Rebound out now and controlled by Walker. She'll pick up her dribble and give way to Decker. Decker brings it to the front court, being guarded closely by Giles. Another backdoor find from Decker to Rust, and the Mayville State Comets have something brewing there as Rust is finding some holes in that defense on the backside, and she has an attempt at the line after being fouled by Ashlyn McDonald. And we'll have our first substitution of the game as the normal starting center for the Trojans. Elsie Osleson will check in to the game and give Lex Evans her first breather of the contest. First free throw of the night for the lefties. Rust is up and good. Nothing but net there. Jordan's Rust, as we said before the game, leads the team with 19 points per ball game. She's off to a good start here. She's looking for her 4th point. It's up, and it's good. So an early 7-3 lead for the Comets. As we said in the outset, they did play this Trojan team very tough at their home floor here just on Tuesday evening. Lost by 5 after holding an 11-point lead in the second half. Giles has the ball in the front court for the Trojans, trying to create off the dribble. Gets into the interior, now kicks out to Robson. She'll drive, pull up from 10 feet. This one's long, though, and rebound fought for by Osleson, but controlled by Rockel. And she'll outlet it to her point guard, Decker, who'll skip it up ahead. Good defense from Minning, and the ball is swung back around to the top of the key. Now to the corners. Russ will kick it back out. Good positioning on the interior, but blocked away. Osleson with a nice block after Vagley caught that ball deep on the interior. And coming the other way is Osleson with the basketball. Now we'll swing it around, and she'll post on the inside, turn and face her defender, left-hand drive, left-hand layup, and she's fouled on the play. Aggressive move there from Elsie Osleson. Earns a trip to the charity stripe and a chance to get on the board here early in this contest. We'll have 3 subs coming in. 1 for the Trojans. Walsdorf will give McDonald a break. And number 21, Taylor Dean. And number 5, Stephanie Miller, check in for the Comets. 6:25 to go. First quarter action. 7-3 is your score, and it'll remain that way as Osleson leaves her first free throw of the night short. A rare miss for Osleson from the line, and she'll have another attempt here. Foul was called on Zrust, not Vagley. My mistake there. Zrust first foul, team first of the first quarter. Pressure defense after the made free throw in the second one by Osleson. 7-4 is your score. Comets on top of the Trojans in the early going here as we're 4 minutes into this contest. And the first turnover of the game is stolen away by Walsdorf. She'll dribble all the way down through 2 defenders, and she'll be fouled on the arm. And it'll be a baseline out of bounds. Good read on the passing lane there from Savannah Walsdorf, making her presence felt early as she just checked into the ball game. She led the team in scoring last night with 17 points, and she was looking to get going there but was fouled, and there'll be a baseline out of bounds. Robson gets in Osleson, now back out to Giles, penetrates, picks up her dribble in the lane, needs help here. Minning will give it to her, and now it's out to Osleson. She'll dribble and kick to Robson. Robson looking to penetrate. Needs help here. 10 on the shot clock. Let's see what Giles can do with it now. Right-hand dribble. Gets a step on the defender. Should have gone off glass. Instead, tried to swish it in. Throw it up a little bit long there, and it's an air ball. And back come the Comets. Running the offense. Here's Decker with the basketball. Posting on the interior. Vagley has position on Osleson. Let's see if they can get it to her. They do. Very deep. But once again, Osleson is able to block it away, and it's knocked off the foot of Robson. And with 14 on the shot clock, the Comets will have a baseline out of bounds. So Osleson is playing behind the big center and Vagley, and doing so effectively because she's blocked both field goal attempts from Vagley. And here comes Vagley again off the entry pass from the baseline. She'll try it with the right-hand hook. This time rolls off the rim and out, and controlled by Elsie Osleson. Now Robson will push the other way. They have numbers here, 4-on-3. Nobody picks up the ball. Robson wide open layup, good, and the foul. Lexi Robson all the way to the cup, and she's fouled as she makes the right-hand layup for her first 2 points of the ball game. Foul goes on Jordan's Rust. That could be important, folks. The leading scorer for the Comets has 2 early fouls as we're less than 5 minutes into the contest, and she will have to take a seat on the bench in favor of Stephanie Miller. Free throw up from Robson. This one will fall. 3-point play the old-fashioned way, and we have a tie ball game, 7-7 here. Trojans 2-2-1 pressure defense here in the backcourt. C.J. Decker has the basketball. She'll bounce past it ahead. Now a trap comes, and getting out of the trap there briefly is Miller, but she throws it away. She was looking for Taylor Dean, but she overthrew an intended target who's only 5'5". And out of bounds, back to the Trojans. 2 forced turnovers here. Now we'll have 2 more substitutions. Kayla Rockel will come back in, and we'll give a breather to the aforementioned Stephanie Miller. And getting her first action of the night for the Trojans is the backup point guard, Shayla DeBeer, who will give Lexi Robson a breather. DeBeer run the offense here, has a knee brace on that right knee, but moving well with the basketball and passes ahead to Minning. Ball screen from Osleson. Minning picks it up. Osleson, she can hit it from outside, folks. Leaves this one short, though. Fight for the rebound, controlled by Decker, and they have numbers now if they want them. Decker hard left-hand dribble drive, guarded by Minning, picks it up, now needs help. Dakota State bench wanted to travel. Instead, the pass goes to Vagley, and she's able to connect on her first field goal with a left-hand layup off glass. Quickly the other way, DeBeer pushing the issue here. Now give way to Minning, and they'll set the offense. Minning has it now, picks up her dribble, swings it around the perimeter. Walsdorf open, has a step on the defender, drives in, pulls up, now kicks it up opposite side. Minning wants a three ball. This one might have been affected there with a hand in the face from Taylor Dean, and the shot is off the front iron. The other way now, 9-7 is your score. Mayville stayed on top. 4 minutes, 14 seconds left in the first quarter as Jesse Giles able to dive on the floor and get a steal. Baseball pass up ahead from Minning to Walsdorf, who wants to attack. Behind the back dribble, steps through the defender, and she walked with it before she made that move. Picked up her dribble and lost her pivot foot there. And we're going to trade turnovers here as Ashley McDonald will check back into the lineup, this time giving Courtney Minning her first breather of the night. Pressure defense here in the full court as DeBeer applies it. And now ball crosses the half-court stripe, but now there's a trap right there in the corner, and the ball's thrown into the backcourt, and it's going to be a turnover. And after that turnover, Mayville State's coach wants to talk things over, and we're going to have our first break of the action. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 9-7's your count right here on KJAM 103.1.
Untamed. It's the honest, hard-working, all-grit lifestyle of the farmer. The strength of a seed that doesn't bow down to the endless trials of Mother Nature. And at Mustang Seeds, it's the family values that have been upheld for over 55 years. It's untamed. It's Mustang Seeds. Contact Casey Garrels at 605-480-1566 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
Welcome back. KJM 103.1's coverage of Dakota State University basketball. We got slow going in the first quarter here, folks. 9-7's your count. The Comets on top of your Trojans by that count of 9-7. Trojans are having deja vu all over again as they're off to a slow start shooting the basketball as they were Tuesday night at Mayville State. So let's see if they can get things going here. Possession in the half court as Osleson being guarded tightly and now gives the ball back to Walsdorf. Looks like a little bit of a trapping defense briefly from Mayville State. Now Osleison's open for a three ball off the feed from Walsdorf, and this time she'll connect. Second attempt, first make from long range for Elsie Osleison. And now the Trojans retake the lead at a 10-9 count. And on the ensuing possession, the ball is thrown away out of bounds as C.J. Decker's pass throws wildly out of bounds there. And she missed her teammate in the open court there as they're trying to beat the pressure by throwing the long ball, a.k.a. Patrick Mahomes style, if you will, and unable to connect there were the Comets. So let's see if the Trojans can take advantage of the fourth Comet turnover of this early going. DeBeer has it. Osleison thought about another three instead. Gets the defender in the air, drives to the lane, and nice recovery there from Vagley. She went for the shot fake on the perimeter, but recovered in time to block that layup attempt out of bounds. And now we'll have a handful of substitutions as Robson, Minning, and Morgan Kepsel reporting in for the first time this evening. Kepsel had 11 points off the bench for the Trojans last night. Always a stout offensive threat for this team. Inbounds comes to Minning. Now a quick entry to Kepsel. Ball knocked away. Good anticipation from Vagley. And Minning, after the mistake on the pass, commits a second mistake in a row by fouling Vagley in the open court. And we'll have a sideline out of bounds for the Comets, which does give the Trojans a chance to set up their pressure defense here, which has caused some problems in the early going. 4 turnovers in 7 minutes thus far for the Comets in a 10-9 ball game. Under 3 to play in the first quarter here. Trojans on top by a count of 10-9 in this North Star Athletic Association contest. 2-3 zone here as they look to move Zrust around the high post. She is back in. Something to keep an eye on. Jordan Zrust, leading scorer for the Comets, does have 2 fouls in the early going. And nice hands there as Walsdorf jumps into the passing lane and creates another turnover. And she'll try to force the issue on offense here. Steps through the defender, left-hand layup, no good. Off. Looked to be affected there. She wanted a foul called. Instead, they said it was all ball. And the other way here, picking up her dribble in a dangerous spot there was Aaron Walker, but she's able to get it to her point guard, Decker, who's now being hounded by Minning on defense. Good pressure D now by Minning and Robson. They're going to call a ticky-tack one there as Robson reached in as Decker was trying to penetrate. It'll be a baseline out of bounds. Third team foul, first on Robson of the evening. And 2:18 to play in the first quarter. 10-9 is your score on the Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard. Baseline out of bounds here as trying to get inbound is Walker. She still needs help. We'll dump it into Vagley on the extended low block. Facing up against the bigger Kepsel. She loses her dribble, picks it up in the lane, and they're going to get her for a travel there as Vagley looked to take a hard dribble into the paint and bounced it too high overhead, shuffled the feet, and it's the 6th Comet turnover of the first quarter. But the key will be, can the Trojans take advantage of these turnovers and turn them into buckets? They haven't done so very effectively thus far, being held to only 10 points in 8 minutes. And this high-powered offense scored 99 against the same Comets team earlier in the season at home right here in DSU Memorial Fieldhouse. Let's see if they can turn on the offense here as Shaylee Nagel is checked in and is touching the ball for the first time tonight. Now the ball goes from McDonald over to Kepsel, and it was an errant pass from McDonald off the hands of Kepsel. And instead of a solid possession there, it's going to be an exchange of turnovers. And here comes the pressure defense from the Trojans. Inbound comes back to Decker now. She gets in the backcourt looking for help. She'll skip it up ahead to Russ. Russ left-hand dribble, middle of the floor, skips it all aside to Walker. Walker will run it back out. Now Vagley posts on the interior. Double team comes. Kick out to Decker. Floater in the lane. This one off iron. No good. Rebound Vagley. No good with the left hand. Good offensive rebound, but unable to connect. A little bit of a rush shot there was Vagley. Now Nagel the other way. Had a momentarily opening. Instead, she gives it to Kepsel. 3-ball top of the key. No good. She loves that three-pointer from the top of the key, trailing the offense. Unable to connect on her first attempt, however. 1:23 to play. Frantic pace here. Decker will slow it up, though, and set the offense. They get it to Rust in the low block now. Left hand, baseball pass out. 3-ball try. This one off glass. No good. And Robson out with the rebound. Good board there from the point guard. She'll push the issue on offense. Dumps it back to Kepsel. She ball fakes on the 3-ball this time. Now ball back to Robson. Good ball movement early on. Robson attacks the paint. 10-foot jumper. Good. Good body control from Robson as she pushed with the left hand, turned back to her left shoulder, and was able to connect on the right-handed jump shot. Quickly the ways Rust has in the front court as we're under a minute to go. 12-9. Trojans on top. This is their largest lead of the evening so far, 3 points. And they have to try to get a stop here. Picking up her dribble. And a ticky-tack foul again here. Shaylee Nagel was in good position, but reached a hand in there and fouled the opponent Walker. And we'll get a substitution before the baseline out of bounds. 20 on the shot clock, 40 on the game clock in a 12-9 ball game of the first quarter. Sub coming in here is Kaylee Rockel. Will check back in for the Comets. Decker will inbound it from her baseline here. She's looking, needs help here. Gets it in the form of Stephanie Miller. Entry to Vagley, back out to Miller now. Now she'll penetrate and try a floater in the lane. Too hard off glass. And now with the rebound comes Robson. She's got a head of steam. Only one defender in front of her. Step through, dribble drive, left hand, layup, good, and the foul. Incredible finish with the left hand from Lexi Robson as the defender tried to take a charge there, but she was moving her feet. And Robson will have an attempt at her second three-point play of the quarter and extends the lead to 14-9 with 28 seconds to go. Sub coming for the Comets here as checking back in is Taylor Dean, and she will give a breather to her teammate Stephanie Miller. Robson up 1 for 1 from the line so far. This free throw up and good as well. And Lexi Robson's your leading scorer in the early going with 8 points now for the junior. And she'll apply pressure in the backcourt now. Tips the ball away, creates a steal on the floor, gives it to Minning. Minning picks up her dribble. She had a layup for a moment. Instead, she turns it back over to the defender. And we have a frantic moving there. And it's going to be a foul on Minning, and that's going to be her second personal. And she'll have to check out of this ball game. Great play in the backcourt by Lexi Robson to poke the ball away, dive on the floor, create a turnover, get the ball to Minning, but Minning gives it right back to the Comets offense and then commits the personal foul. So Jesse Giles will check back in for with 16 on the clock. And with that foul, it's the 5th team foul, so there are going to be 2 free throws here for the Comets after a brief break as Coach Mo is disagreeing with the fact that it is the 5th foul, but however, he's overruled, and at the line will be C.J. Decker, her first attempt from the ball game from the line. Takes a deep breath. First free throw up, rams out. No good for C.J. Decker at the line this time. And we'll hold that sub until after the second free throw. 15-9 is your score. Trojans have extended this lead. They were down 9-8 a minute ago. It's been a 7-0 run. Let's see if Decker can cut into that with the second free throw. This one up. This one is good. And we'll have a stoppage of play for a substitution as coming into the ballgame for the first time is Sydney Magzum. She will check in. She is a senior from Crookston, Minnesota. Getting a little bit of action here with 13 on the clock. Robson with a steady trot up the court and looking to penetrate off the dribble. She does. Left hand past her defender. Layup unable to connect those. A great move. Unable to finish. 3 on the game clock. Here comes Decker. It'd be a mistake to foul here. Instead it's a trap. And unable to get a shot off his Decker. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. Your DSU Trojans holding a 5-point lead. 15-10 is your score. We'll be back in 60 seconds with more coverage right here on KJAM 103.1.
All your beverage needs. Pull up to their drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. Madison Discount Liquor has a large beer and liquor selection, as well as snacks, pop, wine, and gas pumps to top off your tank. Open every morning at 5 a.m. Make sure to like Madison Discount Liquor on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Great Western Bank is your local hometown bank and the nation's 8th largest ag lender. We offer sophisticated services from investments to cash management and the financial power for specialized lending without limits. Our focus on relationships means we get to know our customers and businesses. Great Western Bank provides our customers with the right financial tools and products for success, so you can be greater with Great Western Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And welcome back to KJ 103.1's coverage of Dakota State basketball. We're about ready for the second quarter action right here from the DSU Memorial Fieldhouse, as we have your DSU Trojans on top by the same margin they won the game Tuesday evening in Mayville by 5 points, as they lead 15-10 in this one. They were able to come away with a hard-fought victory on the road Tuesday night, and Mayville had a lead early in this one by as much as 4 points at 7-3 early on. But the Trojans close the quarter well and hold a 5-point lead as we're ready to start this second quarter. And the 5 on the court for your Trojans will be McDonald, Robson, Walsdorf, Kepsel, and Giles here to start this second quarter. Kepsel getting the pass in from Robson, looking to make a move. Ball knocked away, though. Good hands by Vagley on defense, but into the hands of Walsdorf, who will, in turn, turn it over. Good hands there from Rockel, and she creates the turnover. Into the front court now. Decker has it, pressured by Robson. And now she'll try to give the ball up, and she's going to be fouled as Robson got a little too aggressive there and knocked Decker off her spot, and they're going to call a pushing foul on Robson, and that's going to be her second personal, which could be important. We'll see if Shaylee DeBeer can put in some good minutes now off the bench, as Robson is in a bit of foul trouble, as is Jordan's Rust for the Comets. Their leading scorer has 2 fouls, something to keep an eye on. She's in the game now with the basketball, and she kicks it out to her teammate, and they'll swing it around the perimeter. Now the entry pass to Vagley. She's been a focal point early on. She kicks it back out for the open 3 ball. No good, but Vagley is there for the offensive rebound. Her rebound is put back, blocked away, misses a second time, and then knocks it out of bounds herself, and it'll go back to the Trojans. And Trojans will take over possession here. DeBeer get the inbounds and walk it up the court deliberately here as they set a set play here for Giles, looking to get the ball off a couple screens. We'll give it back to DeBeer. Now entry pass Kepsel. Dumps it into Walsdorf, has it, and she's fouled as she catches the entry pass. Good give and go there from Kepsel to Walsdorf. She's fouled before she can get a shot up, but a good offensive set there called from the sidelines by David Moe, who's coaching in his 4th season here at DSU and has really turned this program around. They only won 4 games in his first season. They're up to 18, including 14 in a row, a program record right now. Giles has it off the dribble, and they're going to call an offensive foul here on the illegal screen set by Shaylee DeBeer. She was sliding into it, kind of moved her hip there, and it's another turnover. It's going to be a bevy of turnovers on both sides as DSU has 6, and there's 8 turnovers so far for the Comets of Mayville State, who have it here in their backcourt. And they get it to the front court, and nice transition layup there as they beat the pressure defense and able to connect for a layup. And her first 2 points of the ballgame is Aaron Walker. And going the other way, it's going to be another offensive foul. This time Walsdorf, the guilty party, as she went into the paint a little out of control, and she charged over the defender there, and Decker took the hit and was able to create a turnover. And here come the Comets now. 15-12 your score as we're a minute and a half into the second quarter. Mind you, yesterday, yes, the Trojans won by a hefty margin over presentation, but they did have a scoring drought in the second quarter. So let's see if that holds true again tonight. Playing some pressure defense now. Vagley catches, and now the double team comes. Giles and Kepsler on her. Looked like she traveled with it, and she did. With the help of about 50 fans who saw it, the referee is able to make that call on the baseline as well. And the Trojans create another possession off a turnover. So now 9 turnovers for the Comets, 8 for the Trojans as they bring it to the front court. Whoever can win that turnover battle is going to be in a great position to win this ball game tonight, folks, as Kepsel catches it on the low block, turns over left shoulder, right-hand hook shot, short off the front iron, and out with the rebound is Rust. Nice baseball pass ahead with the left hand, but knocked away and stolen by Shayla DeBeer. And here come the Trojans. 4-on-4 break, now given to Walsdorf. She has a little head of steam. Now will give to Kepsel. Ball fake dribble. Kicks it inside. McDonald wants to take it to the rack. Off glass, short, and off the front iron there. Good defense there on that possession by Walker on McDonald. Trojans unable to connect on their first 4 attempts from the field here in the second quarter. And the other way, Rust has it, and a nice left-hand layup knocked away, but fouled on the play by Morgan Kepsel. And Jordan's Rust will go to the free throw line. 4 points on the evening so far for Rust. Leading scorer at 20 points a game for her Comet offense. And checking out of the ballgame after that foul is Kepsel in favor of Elsie Osleson. Rust's first free throw upcoming here. Spins the basketball once and then dribbles it and rattles it home. 2 substitutions waiting to come in after this second free throw is attempted. Second free throw up. This one also good. Checking back into the game, Courtney Minning giving Ashley McDonald a breather. And into the game, number 42, Taylor Riley with her first bit of action here from Hoople, North Dakota. The 5'11" junior steps in. She's going to be in charge of handling the interior. And she'll have to get out on Osleson, who can hit this 3 ball. She rattles this one out. She's 1 for 3 from long range on the night. Out with the rebound is the dangerous Rust. She kicks it inside. Now here comes the Riley. Riley tries to kick it back out, knocked away momentarily, but controlled by the Comets. Comets using some good ball movement here in the early going of the second quarter. Shot up and no good from Walker. And on the other end of it, Walsdorf rebound and now pushing the tempo on offense. Shayla DeBeer, wide open 3 ball, no good. Rebound fought for by 2 Trojans. It was Osleson and Minning, and controlled by Courtney Minning. And going to be a holding call after Minning was able to secure that. Minning's got to be careful. She was ripping the ball away from a few defenders, but you got to keep those elbows down just to be careful from a flagrant foul perspective. No foul here called on her. It'll be a baseline out of bounds for the Trojans with 19 on the shot clock. Dribble drive from Osleson, left hand. And no, they're going to call an offensive foul there on Elsie Osleson. It didn't look like much contact from my vantage point. If anything, I could have understood a travel call, but it was almost like an anticipatory call from the referee there. And unfortunate for the Trojans center in her first personal. Quickly the other way is Rust up ahead to Walker. Walker will give way to Decker. They'll set up their offense here, and they'll look for Riley in the low post. Trying to get position on Osleson. Picked up her dribble in a dangerous spot, though, is Decker, and now needing help. And here comes Rust to the rescue. Back to Decker now. Try to create with the right hand. Long 3-ball try. No good. Short. Fight for the rebound, though. Controlled. And it's going to be a foul call as there was a fight for a rebound, and they're going to call it, I believe, on Elsie Osleson. And that's going to be 2 quick fouls on Osleson after not having one in the first. And then now they're going to say it's a shooting foul as well, which happens because they're already in the bonus, folks. I apologize. I didn't realize the Trojans had committed their 5th team foul of the quarter. So Osleson will check out after her second personal of the game in favor of Kepsel. So Rust will go to the line here, and Coach Moe with some frustration on his face for good reason, as the whistles have been aplenty and a flying here in the first half. First free throw is up and good from Rust. She is 3 for 3 now in the game from the line. Second one up, this one long, no good, and controlled by the Trojans and Walsdorf. Now DeBeer has it. Baseball pass up ahead. Minning open for a moment. Closed out on defense by Walker. Ball knocked away. And now in the hands of Kepsel. Kepsel dump down pass. No good there. Led their offensive teammate Walsdorf too far, and it's a turnover. And the Trojans are out of sync here, folks. After a 40-point win last night, they are unable to get into their rhythm thus far this evening as we have 6 minutes to go in the first half. And it's a tie ball game here, 15 all. Trojans yet to score here, 4 minutes into the second quarter. No points on the board for this normally high-powered scoring offense from the Trojan. And instead, it's the offense from Jordan's Rust as she's taken over this ball game. 9 points on the game, and they gives her team the lead at 17-15 with a left-hand layup. Let's see if the Trojans can respond. Morgan Kepsel, entry pass. Savannah Walsdorf has a step on the defender, and she gets fouled. Unable to connect on the layup, but she'll earn her trip to the free throw line as she is fouled by Erin Walker. Foul on the play by Walker, her second, team third of this second quarter. Savannah Walsdorf at the line, leading scorer from last evening's ball game. And she's not able to connect on the first free throw. Excuse me, I looked down at my notes for a moment, missed the free throw. Second free throw upcoming, 17-15 is your score. Second one up, and this one is good Able to get 1 out of 2 from the line is Walsdorf, and it does allow the Trojans to set up this pressure defense that has been able to cause some havoc in the backcourt so far this evening. 9 turnovers forced from the Trojans by the Comets here so far this evening. Into the front court, baseball pass up ahead. Now skip pass out. Walker, ball fake, dribble drive, floater blocked away by Morgan Kepsel. Good defense. And the outlet pass goes to DeBeer. Lost it for a moment, regains possession, drives all the way in right hand, out of control, offensive rebound. Tried to take a power dribble. Walsdorf did, and it gets knocked off of the foot of a Comet and able to retain possession is the Trojans. Got to think Shayla DeBeer could have stayed a little bit farther under control there, and she would have had a layup. Maybe one more dribble. Instead, she's going to check out of the ballgame here in favor of Robson, who does have 2 personal fouls. Entry comes in. Now Minning has it over to Morgan Kepsel. Corner 3 ball. No good. Rebound fought for and controlled this time by Decker. She has a teammate out in front of her. It's Vagley. Vagley left-hand layup. Good. And the Trojans are going to take a timeout. They trail in this one by a count of 19-16 with 5 minutes to go in the first half. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout from DSU. Thanks for tuning in.
Heartland Consumers Power District would like to wish the Dakota State Trojans good luck this season. This is Casey Crabtree, Heartland's Director of Economic Development. I'm excited to work with businesses here in Madison to help them grow and thrive. If you're looking to expand your business or in need of low-interest financing, give me a call at 256-6536. Heartland is proud to deliver reliable energy and services to the city of Madison. We believe in the power of forward thinking and want to be your trusted community partner and leader in our industry. Good luck, Trojans.
And we're back here, folks. Thanks for tuning in. KJ 1031's coverage of DSU Athletics. A little bit of a shortened timeout there, and the Trojans missed a 3 ball from Morgan Kepsel. She actually airballed it on the play, and they gave the ball back to the Comets on the ensuing possession. Comets are tied up here by Minning as she tries to create a turnover, but alternating possession gives the ball back to Mayville State. And checking into the ball game here is number 21. Looks like Taylor Dean checking back in. And we have a little bit of a discrepancy with either the play clock or the game clock, it looks like. Okay, it's the shot clock there. Making sure it's at 21. And we're ready for play here. Baseline out of bounds. Comes in to Decker. Decker has Vagley posting up. Double team comes. Kick out. 3 ball try. No good. Offline. Long rebound goes to Minning. She'll push it hard up the court here. Pulls up at the free throw line, now looking for help, gets it from Kepsel. Over to Robson now. Robson, baseline drive, help defense comes. She's bumped, and it's going to be a blocking foul on Vagley as Robson really forced the issue there, and Vagley was out of position, and she's able to draw the foul. And it'll be the team's 4th foul of the quarter and Vagley's first personal of the ball game. Baseline out of bounds. Any more fouls on the Comets will result in free throws for the rest of the quarter for the Trojans. Giles has the inbounds. She'll look to entry pass it to Kepsel. Another bad pass here, and it's going to be another turnover. The entry pass has just been off the mark so far tonight. And go the other way are the Comets and Decker with the basketball. Entry pass to Vagley. Vagley, quick turn to the right hand, and she misses the layup and then commits a frustration foul, her second in 2 minutes. And Morgan Kepsel will be shooting free throws on the other end. And if you're the Comets, that's the last thing you want. You've been playing terrific half-court defense this whole quarter. If you've limited the Trojans to 0 field goals in the second quarter, they've made 1 free throw, no other points to speak of for this vaulted Trojan offense. And yet they go back to the line, only trailing by 3 points at 19-16 with 4:09 to play, and Morgan Kepsel at the line. Shaylin Nagel checks into the ballgame too as Kepsel's unable to connect on the first free throw, and it's a miss, and the score remains 19-16. Nagel into the game, giving Jesse Giles a breather on the bench. Second free throw from Kepsel up. This one is good. 1 for 2 from the line for Kepsel. 19-17 your score as Kepsel has her first point of the ballgame. 2-2-1 pressure defense. Ball gives to the front court. Almost fouled there by Nagel was Decker. But into the front court now with a trapping defense. Loses her footing as Decker. Able to bounce it out of it to Dean. Dean hounded by Walsdorf. Now trap coming from Robson. And now there's going to be a foul called there as they are trapping any hands play is being called a foul in this early going, and the Trojans are going to have to make an adjustment there with their defensive thought process. They got to move the feet and keep the hands out of it if they want to keep the referees from blowing that whistle. As going to the line here will be Taylor Dean. Dean has yet to score in the evening. Let's see if she can do it from the free throw line. First free throw up and good for Dean. Dean, a freshman guard from Stanley, North Dakota, with her first point of the ball game. 20-17 now is your score. Low-scoring second quarter here for the Trojans. Only 2 total points to speak of, both coming from the free throw line. And it's 21-17 after the second free throw. Trojans need a bucket in the worst way here. Let's see if they can get off to Schneid. Robson, Kepsel, thought about an 18-footer, now looks for help. Still has her dribble, doesn't use it, gives it to Minning. Now she wants to post up the smaller Riley on the interior. She has position if they can get it to her, but they cannot. Now Walsdorf over to Minning. Dangerous pass, and it was affected and then knocked away as Minning took her eye off it. And it's another turnover and a little bit of frustration setting in on the Trojan sideline. Let's see if they can turn things around on the defensive end here. 21-17, 3.5 to play in the first half, as these Trojan fans aren't used to seeing their team struggle, and giving a gift right back as Riley commits the unforced error and travel with the basketball in the front court. And now the Trojans will have the ball back. David Moe screaming out instructions from his sideline to run a set play call here. Robson has it now, and Trojans getting into it. Kepsel catches the interior pass, left hand layup, good, and the foul. Riley commits the personal. And I tell you what, folks, if you lay a finger on an opponent, you're going to get a foul called in this one. That's just the way the referees have decided to call it. So we'll see what team can make the adjustment sooner, or we're going to see how deep both these teams' benches are. Kepsel able to connect with the left hand. Let's see if she can complete the three-point play here. She can. And now it's a one-point ball game, 21-20 with 3:18 to play. And just like that, the Trojans have their first field goal of the ball game, and they're back to within a single point. They're 2-2-1 pressure here, giving some problems. Rust will try the long ball to beat it. She gets it to Walker, who will now give way to Decker in the front court. That's been their M.O. They'll throw it to Rust, baseball pass with the left hand up, and gets it into the interior to Vagley now. Nice move with the left hand. And able to finish around the outstretched arms of Kepsel is Vagley. So trading baskets on the interior, both teams here in the last 2 possessions. Into the front court come the Trojans, trying to post Kepsel. She has this entry pass knocked away by Vagley as she's unable to keep her position, and quickly the other way, but missing on the layup and fouled on the play is Rust. He was calling Minning for a push there, and Minning is a little bit disgruntled with the call as she picks up her third personal. Didn't look like she made much contact there. But I tell you what, this officiating crew is not letting a single thing go right now. And we'll have a couple of substitutions here as Giles will check back in for Minning, and Osleeson will check back in for Kepsel. Going to the line, leading scorer for both clubs on the night with 9 points, Jordan's Rust. Spins the basketball, dribbles it a few times, up with the first free throw, and good is Jordan's Rust. First to double digits for either side of it, as she has her 10th point of the ball game here, and the lead is extended out now at 24-20. Now make that 25-20. Biggest lead of the ball game here for the Comets. And 2:40 to play. Let's see if the Trojans can find an answer here on the offensive end. Only 5 points in the quarter for the Trojans. Let's see if they can find some here. Osleeson with the basketball. Turns and faces her defender. Now tries to drive in. Ball knocked away and out of bounds. And with 15 on the shot clock, the Trojans will have it inbound. And the inbounds comes to Giles. She'll try to force the issue. Left hand layup, no good. And it was a little bit of a forced shot there from the leading scorer for the Trojans. She hadn't shot one in a while. She wanted one there. And back the other way, splitting a double team as Decker pull up from 10 feet. No good, rattles out. It was halfway down and came back out there. Unfortunate for her. But she never quits on the play and is able to knock the ball out of bounds as the Trojans were looking to force the issue. Great job by C.J. Decker not to give up on the play, even though she missed what looked to be a makeable shot. Rattled out on her and knocked the ball out of bounds on the ensuing rebound and outlet pass. So Trojans will have it out of bounds here, and she'll give it up. Robson will have the inbounds and trots it into the front court. Now over to Walsdorf. Walsdorf, a normal lethal score for this team. Let's see if she can create off the dribble. She tries with the right hand. Floater in the lane, no good. Ball knocked around and into the hands of Decker. Decker will give it up to Rust. Now right back to her as they look to push into the front court and beat this Trojan pressure. They do. And they'll probably look for the interior. Riley trying to post. Back door is there, but the pass is off, and Osleeson's there for the steal. Trojans with numbers the other way. Robson, head of steam, kick out. Open three ball from the corners, Nagel. Offline, though, but Giles is there with the offensive rebound, and she'll set up the offense here. Entry pass, Osleeson. LC turns to the left shoulder, step through left-hand layup. Good! And the foul. Very nice move there. Osleeson got the defender moving one way and came back to the left hand and was able to knock it home for two and have a chance at the Trojans' fourth three-point play of the first half. Free throw up, free throw good. And it's cut now down to just a 2-point deficit with a minute and a half to play in this first half. On the ensuing possession, Giles applying some defensive pressure. Bounce pass into the front court, goes to Riley and over to Walker. And now they'll set up their 2-3 zone. Extended pressure, though, on the top of the zone by Giles, affecting the pass. And now the foul is called by the referee on the far sideline right in front of the Trojan bench. And it's going to be on Walsdorf with another hand check. Not a lot of contact, but enough to cause a whistle. She might have breathed on her. We're not sure about it, though, from up here. And into the game for Walsdorf is Ashley McDonald after about the 48th foul call of the first half. And first free throw up and good there for Walker. 1:11 to play. 26-23 is your score here from DSU Memorial Fieldhouse. Second free throw up, second free throw good as Walker's able to take advantage of those two foul shot attempts. And another substitution. Riley will check out, and it's a very small lineup now. Let's see if the Trojans get the ball inside to Osleeson as Sydney Brecken checks in for the first time, the freshman from Hillsboro, North Dakota. She'll be tasked with trying to guard Osleeson. They go right to her on the interior, left-hand layup. Good from Elsie Osleeson, attacking the newbie on the court and taking advantage. 27-25, under a minute to play. Pressure in the backcourt, almost thrown away there. Dean able to maintain possession, and now into the front court with the basketball. Trojan pressure defense. Let's see if they can defend without fouling, though, as Giles has it against Rust. Rust, right-hand dribble, kick out now, and good ball fake from Walker. She steps back. Rust will try a three ball from the corner, leaves it short. Rebound to McDonald. Now McDonald will push the issue. Up to Robson. Robson into the lane, 12-footer, good! Lexi Robson, hot hand on the first half with 10 points. 23 on the game clock here. Tie ball game, 27-all. Good push here in the late going from the Trojans. And on that pass, they're going to call Robson for a foul. Looked like she deflected the ball, but the referee mistook the ball for the hand. And it's going to be another foul call here, folks. I apologize if I sound repetitive. Shayla DeBeer will check in for Robson, who just picked up her third personal of the first half. 17 seconds on the game clock at the free throw line. The point guard for the Comets, Decker. I may be making light of these foul calls. It has been somewhat equal on both sides of it, folks, but it has just been a lot of it and a lack of flow to this ball game due to the many whistles that have been called. First free throw up and good. Second one off the mark, and Giles up with the rebound. Trojans can hold for the last shot of the half as it's 13 and counting here. Into the front court, DeBeer. Into the interior. Here's Osleeson. Turns to the left shoulder, right-hand layup. Good! And the Trojans are on top. 29-28, 3 seconds. 2-1, and we'll go to the half. And an entertaining first half, low scoring, but the Trojans find a way to take a lead into the break as they hold a slim 29-28 lead. We're going to step aside for a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with some halftime stats for you from right here on KJM 103.1's coverage of Dakota State Athletics. Thanks for tuning in.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As-Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Your old snowblower starting to spit and sputter? If you finally had enough, Lake County International has just received another shipment of walk-behind snowblowers. These Cub Cadet walk-behind X-Series snowblowers have a powerful set of features to get you through the worst that South Dakota winters can throw at us. We also have some lawn tractors with mounted 3-stage snowblowers to make quick work of those snow piles. Remember, we deliver your new snowblower and have all the Cub Cadet parts and service you'll need. Call Lake County International today.
Untamed. It's the honest, hard-working, all-grit lifestyle of the farmer. The strength of a seed that doesn't bow down to the endless trials of Mother Nature. And at Mustang Seeds, it's the family values that have been upheld for over 55 years. It's untamed. It's Mustang Seeds. Contact Casey Garrels at 605-480-1566 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As-Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
And welcome back to KJ 1031's coverage of Dakota State University Athletics. We got a home doubleheader here for you folks as the Trojans welcome in the Mayville State Comets to the DSU Memorial Fieldhouse. It's an intense battle here so far in the opening game between the DSU women and the Comet women. And the score is the slimmest of margins for the Trojans at 29-28 at the break. And yes, the story of the first half, folks, I apologize if I sound like a broken record, but it is the foul calls. There was 26 combined fouls called in that first half amongst the two teams. 15 fouls called on the Trojans and 11 called on the Comets. So that being said, it's going to be a game of adjustments here as both coaches, I'm sure, are going to be preaching how to play defense without fouling as they're going to test each team's depth of their bench if the foul calls continue to rise. Trojans have 3 players with 3 fouls each in that first half, so something to keep an eye on as it is 3 of their mainstays on the court. Courtney Minning, Lexi Robson, and Savannah Walsdorf all picking up 3 personals in the first half. The lone Comet with 3 fouls in that first half is their backup center, Taylor Riley, so not as big of a deal to the Comets as it is to the Trojans thus far with the fouls being called in this one. However, it will be interesting to see how both teams adjust to the tight officiating in the second half. That being said, it was an entertaining first half of different ways as the Comets only shot 28% from the field, but they were able to take advantage of all those free throws that they got and shot 81% from the line, 13 for 16. They did turn the ball over 12 times in the first half, so the turnover battle will be the other story of this one as they turned the ball over 12 times. In comparison, the Trojans turned it over 13 times on their own. So whoever can win that turnover battle and whoever can win the battle of attrition, if you will, with the fouls being called in a tightly contested matchup, will probably come out the victor, in my opinion. We'll get to the leading scorers here. First for the Comets, leading the way with 11 points. Their leading scorer on the year, Jordan Zrust, taking advantage once again. 7 of those 11 points coming from the foul line. The other 2 with a couple left-handed layups. She has not hit a shot from outside of 4 feet. So we'll see if the Trojans can affect her in the second half that way. 2 Trojans in double figures here as Lexi Robson led the way early with 10 points. And scoring in bunches late in that second quarter was the the starting center for your Trojans, Elsie Osleisen, with 11 points to go along with 2 rebounds and 2 blocks. So the Trojans trying to find some balance in offense, which has been their forte all year, as they've only had 5 points. 5 players record a point in the first half, as Jessie Giles scored the first 3 points of the ballgame with a 3-pointer. Savannah Walsdorf hit 1 free throw and has her lone point of the game there. And Morgan Kepsel has poured in 4 points on the evening. Trojans shooting 33% from the field, 7 of 10 from the foul line, only 2 for 12 from three-point range. So we'll see if they can get heated up from long range, as that's been a big part of their arsenal throughout this 14-game winning streak as well. It'll be a great game to watch, and we'll see who can make the majority of the adjustments here as we go into the second half. We're going to take a 7-minute break and be back after that long break to bring you more action from the second half here with more coverage of Dakota State University Athletics. You're tuned in to KJAM 1031. We'll be back.
Madison Discount Liquor has all your beverage needs. Pull up to their drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. Madison Discount Liquor has a large beer and liquor selection, as well as snacks, pop, wine, and gas pumps to top off your tank. Open every morning at 5 a.m. Make sure to like Madison Discount Liquor on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Western Bank is your local hometown bank and the nation's 8th largest ag lender. We offer sophisticated services from investments to cash management and the financial power for specialized lending without limits. Our focus on relationships means we get to know our customers and businesses. Great Western Bank provides our customers with the right financial tools and products for success, so you can be greater with Great Western Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Heartland Consumers Power District would like to wish the Dakota State Trojans good luck this season. This is Casey Crabtree, Heartland's Director of Economic Development. I'm excited to work with businesses here in Madison to help them grow and thrive. If you're looking to expand your business or in need of low-interest financing, give me a call at 256-6536. Heartland is proud to deliver reliable energy and services to the City of Madison. We believe in the power of forward thinking and want to be your trusted community partner and leader in our industry. Good luck, Trojans.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As-Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Your old snowblower starting to spit and sputter? If you finally had enough, Lake County International has just received another shipment of walk-behind snowblowers. These Cub Cadet walk-behind X-Series snowblowers have a powerful set of features to get you through the worst that South Dakota winters can throw at us. We also have some lawn tractors with mounted 3-stage snowblowers to make quick work of those snow piles. Remember, we deliver your new snowblower and have all the Cub Cadet parts and service you'll need. Call Lake County International today.
Untamed. It's the honest, hard-working, all-grit lifestyle of the farmer. The strength of a seed that doesn't bow down to the endless trials of Mother Nature. And at Mustang Seeds, it's the family values that have been upheld for over 55 years. It's untamed. It's Mustang Seeds. Contact Casey Garrels at 605-480-1566 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
Madison Discount Liquor has all your beverage needs. Pull up to their drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. Madison Discount Liquor has a large beer and liquor selection, as well as snacks, pop, wine, and gas pumps to top off your tank. Open every morning at 5 a.m. Make sure to like Madison Discount Liquor on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Great Western Bank is your local hometown bank and the nation's 8th largest ag lender. We offer sophisticated services from investments to cash management and the financial power for specialized lending without limits. Our focus on relationships means we get to know our customers and businesses. Great Western Bank provides our customers with the right financial tools and products for success, so you can be greater with Great Western Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Heartland Consumers Power District would like to wish the Dakota State Trojans good luck this season. This is Casey Crabtree, Heartland's Director of Economic Development. I'm excited to work with businesses here in Madison to help them grow and thrive. If you're looking to expand your business or in need of low-interest financing, give me a call at 256-6536. Heartland is proud to deliver reliable energy and services to the City of Madison. We believe in the power of forward thinking and want to be your trusted community partner and leader in our industry. Good luck, Trojans.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As-Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Your old snowblower starting to spit and sputter? If you finally had enough, Lake County International has just received another shipment of walk-behind snowblowers. These Cub Cadet walk-behind X-Series snowblowers have a powerful set of features to get you through the worst that South Dakota winters can throw at us. We also have some lawn tractors with mounted 3-stage snowblowers to make quick work of those snow piles. Remember, we deliver your new snowblower and have all the Cub Cadet parts and service you'll need. Call Lake County International today.
Untamed. It's the honest, hard-working, all-grit lifestyle of the farmer. The strength of a seed that doesn't bow down to the endless trials of Mother Nature. And at Mustang Seeds, it's the family values that have been upheld for over 55 years. It's untamed. It's Mustang Seeds. Contact Casey Garrels at 605-480-1566 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
Madison Discount Liquor has all your beverage needs. Pull up to their drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. Madison Discount Liquor has a large beer and liquor selection, as well as snacks, pop, wine, and gas pumps to top off your tank. Open every morning at 5 a.m. Make sure to like Madison Discount Liquor on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Great Western Bank is your local hometown bank and the nation's 8th largest ag lender. We offer sophisticated services from investments to cash management and the financial power for specialized lending without limits. Our focus on relationships means we get to know our customers and businesses. Great Western Bank provides our customers with the right financial tools and products for success, so you can be greater with Great Western Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to KJM 103.1's coverage of DSU Athletics. We have a doubleheader of basketball here for you. We're at halftime of the first game of that doubleheader for you. It's a tight matchup here, the tightest it can be at 29-28 with your DSU Trojans on top by that slimmest of margins. It's been an interesting first half, to say the least, as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast. If you're just tuning in, 26 combined foul calls in the first half to go along with 25 combined turnovers from the two teams. So not quite the prettiest of ball games thus far, but an intense North Star matchup nonetheless. Both teams have just returned to the floors. We're about 2 minutes away from tip-off for this second half here, folks. And just to recap it for you, the Trojans led most of the way. They did fall behind by as many as 5 points in the second quarter, but they were able to rebound and take a 1-point lead into the break. They're led in scoring so far by Elsias Leeson and Lexi Robson with 11 points and 10 points, respectively, in their 13 minutes of action. Let's see if the Trojans can find an answer for Jordan's Rust. The leader for this Comet offense has 11 points in the first half, and she's right on pace to hit her 20 points a game mark. So if the Trojans can limit her, as well as the big man in the middle, Vagley, who has 6 points and 6 rebounds, they would be in a good position to win this ball game. Who can win the turnover battle, and who can commit the fewest turnovers? Who can commit the fewest fouls as well? Will probably be the victor of this one. We're going to step aside for one more 60-second timeout and be right back for the start of the second half on KJAM 103.1.
Heartland Consumers Power District would like to wish the Dakota State Trojans good luck this season. This is Casey Crabtree, Heartland's Director of Economic Development. I'm excited to work with businesses here in Madison to help them grow and thrive. If you're looking to expand your business or in need of low-interest financing, give me a call at 256-6536. Heartland is proud to deliver reliable energy and services to the city of Madison. We believe in the power of forward thinking and want to be your trusted community partner and leader in our industry. Good luck, Trojans.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As-Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
And we're back here at KJM 103.1. We're ready for second half action, folks. It'll be a DSU basketball to start this second half as Ashley McDonald will inbound into Lexi Robson. On the court with them, LCS Leeson, Courtney Minning, and Jesse Giles. She has the basketball now, and she'll pass it around the perimeter as they look to get some penetration off the dribble. Kick out here, knocked away briefly, but Leeson has it. And now Giles looking to drive. She has some room on the baseline. Help comes. Kick out to Minning. Minning thought about a three, thinks better of it. Now they have 10 on the shot clock. Giles drives. Good kick out. Leeson open three ball. Good. Big time offense there to start the second half. Giles to Leeson for three. her second triple of the night, and she has 14 to lead all scores here as the Trojans strike quickly to start this second half. Back the other way comes the Comets. Working the baseline is Rust, and instead it's a 3-ball from Walker. Short rebound, fought for, gathered by Vagley. She had it. Looked like she traveled with it. Instead got it to Rust, who's too hard with her layup attempt. And the other way comes Minning. Minning has Osleisen. Instead of the 3-ball, she takes it to the hole. Should have shot the 3, but the ball's knocked away instead, and it's a turnover. Rust has it, coming out of the pack with it. And now let's see what happens here. Walker has it off the dribble handoff. Now will give way to Decker. Quick 3-point try, wide open, but long on the miss. And the rebound fought for, this time created by Vagley. On the floor now is a couple of Trojans and Comets. And taken away is Decker. Now entry pass knocked away to Vagley, now in the hands of Minning. Back the other way come the Trojans. Frantic pace here as Minning pushes hard. Now gives it to McDonald. She'll dribble in. Looking for help as she pulls up in the paint. Gets Giles on the backdoor drive, and she finishes the layup. It's a 5-0 spurt to start this second half for the Trojans. And after that 5-0 spurt, it's going to be a quick timeout called. All momentum in favor of the home team here. We'll step aside for a quick 30-second timeout and be right back here with more action on KJAM 103.1.
Your old snowblower starting to spit and sputter? If you finally had enough, Lake County International has just received another shipment of walk-behind snowblowers. These Cub Cadet walk-behind X-Series snowblowers have a powerful set of features to get you through the worst that South Dakota winters can throw at us. We also have some lawn tractors with mounted 3-stage snowblowers to make quick work of those snow piles. Remember, we deliver your new snowblower and have all the Cub Cadet parts and service you'll need. Call Lake County International today.
And we are back here. KJAM 103.1's coverage of Dakota State basketball. The DSU women were only up by 1 at the break, but they've scored the first 5 of the second half, and they create a turnover on the ensuing possession. Ball tossed away out of bounds. That one was tossed away by Kayla Rockel, affected there by the pressure defense, and now the Trojans will have the basketball. Inbound comes to Robson in the backcourt, and now she'll give to Osleisen in the extended elbow. Osleisen turns, faces, she had an open jumper, thinks better of it, and now throws it to Robson. Dangerous pass. Robson able to handle it, kicks back Osleisen, dribble drive, baseline, right hand layup, no good, hard off glass, and out with the rebound is Vagley. Shot lit it to Decker. Decker pushing up ahead. Ashley McDonald gets in the passing lane, saves it, and tells it back to Robson. Great job by McDonald. But then Robson loses the basketball, smartly picks it up in the front court, and now will start her dribble now. It went off her foot, picks it up, now gets it back to McDonald, baseline drive, and it's going to be a blocking foul call. She gets knocked out of bounds. 17 on the shot clock, 7:40 on your game clock in this third quarter, as the Trojans have been able to reel off the only 5 points of the quarter thanks to a 3-ball by Osleisen and a layup by Giles. Inbounds now coming. Robson high overhead, dangerous pass handled by Minning. Minning looks to drive, kicks it Osleisen. Doesn't want to shoot another 3. He wanted to dribble drive. Instead, he'll give it to McDonald. McDonald has it outside. Now skip pass to Robson. Some room to drive on the baseline. Now looking for help. Gets in the form of Minning. Skip pass over to Giles. 5 on the clock. 3. Step through, dribble drive, layup. No good, but she's fouled in the act of shooting. Jesse Giles will go to the free throw line here. 2 shots after an aggressive drive late in the shot clock. And the Trojans needed an action, and they got it from Jesse. And first substitutions coming from the Comets here as Taylor Dean checks in along with number 10, Sydney Magsom, for her first action of this third quarter. 2 fouls in the quarter, all on the Comets. The Trojans, like we talked about at the halftime break, fouled 15 times in that first half, able to defend without fouling early in this third. Second free throw up and good. 2 for 2 from the line for Giles, and she now has 7 on the night. Trapping defense here. They had somebody open down court, able to get to him. Vagley now gives it Decker. Decker up ahead now to Magsom. Magsom back to Decker. Entry pass comes to Rust. Rust fouled on the play. Looked like Osleisen had a little bit of ball, but she got some arm in low. And now Rust, the leading scorer for this Comet offense, will try to get her team off the schneid as they've been held scoreless for the first 2 minutes and 51 seconds of this second half. Dribbles it 3 times, spins it once, and now she's ready with the free throw. First one up, first one good, and Morgan Kepsel steps to the scorer's table. If the second one's up, she'll be able to check back in. As entertaining as this one, folks, I do encourage you, if you have a TV around, One of the best rivalries in sports is going down to the final minute. UNC versus Duke, 86-83 ball game there, folks, if you want to tune in. Kepsel will check in for Asleason as both free throws are good from Zrust. And she has her team back to only trailing by 6 now. 36-30 is your count here in the second half. Trojans off to a nice 7-2 start to start the half. Morgan Kepsel gets the interior pass, kicks it out. Giles has it. Dribble drive, past the defender, step through, drive, layup, good. Jesse Giles is heating up, folks. That's 9 in the game, 6 in the quarter for Giles. And now on the drive through the couple defenders into the front court is Zrust. A little bit out of control. Picks up her dribble. Taylor Dean, mid-range jumper, too long. Air ball. Minning out with it. They want to push the basketball here. They have in numbers. Minning, nobody stopping her off the dribble. All the way to the right-hand drive. Layup, no good. Bagley with the rebound. Great drive. Minning was about to take it coast to coast. And she was stopped right at the last second by Bagley's defense. And now Bagley has the ball knocked away. A couple of defenders on the court, and it's going to be a jump ball called. And possession will remain with the comments on alternating possession jump ball. Comments sideline out of bounds, 19 on the shot clock, 6:22 on your game clock here in the third quarter. 38-30 ball game is intensifying here. Largest crowd I've seen in Memorial Fieldhouse in a while here. Bagley has it on the interior. Double comes. Kick out. Ball fake. Dribble drive into Zrust. Left hand floater. Good. Jordan Zrust off the feed from Maxim for 2. Leading scorer with 13 now is Zrust. 38-32 is your ball game. Trojans going to have to look to find a way to stop Zrust if they're going to continue to lead this one. Kepsel, 3-ball, top of the key. Nothing but nylon for Morgan Kepsel. That's her spot on the court, folks. Top of the key, 3-ball, good. 41-32, back the other way. Ball knocked away, but saved into the hands of Maxim. Now out to Decker. Decker, ball fake, dribble drive, pull up from 8 feet short. Gets her own rebound, throws it up again. They're going to call a foul. As it looked like Kepsel had some ball there, but they're going to say she got her on the arm. And it's going to be a 2-shot foul as Kepsel will pick up the personal. It'll be C.J. Decker at the line. Hands on her hips, a little bit out of breath here. She'll gather herself and shoot 2 free throws. Taking a seat on the bench is Maxim in favor of Taylor Dean. First free throw up and good. This time around for Decker. 41-33 now, 1 free throw upcoming. Trojans led by 1 at the break. They've gotten off to a hot start in this third quarter. Second free throw, this one misses, and Kepsel able to corral the rebound. She'll give it up to Robson, and now Robson sets the offense, calling out the play that Coach Mo wants. Looking like a ball screen coming from Kepsel. Staying under the screen is Decker, now driving the paint, looking for help, and gets it. Giles, 3-ball, no, just a bit short there. Shot looked good out of hand, but leaves it short off the iron. Coming the other way is Decker. Kick ahead now to Walker. Walker has the basketball, now gives it up, swung around the perimeter as Bagley looks to post on the interior. Ball to the corners, Zrust. Ball fake, dribble drive, kick out. If you're a Trojan fan, anybody but Zrust is who you want shooting it. Entry pass to Bagley, 10 on the shot clock. Double team comes, splits the double team. Before the split, they're going to call a foul. And it's going to go on Lexi Robson. And, folks, that's important because that is her 4th personal, and we have 15 minutes of ball game left. And that's your starting point guard. So Shayla DeBeer is going to be called into action here, and they're going to need some intense minutes from her. She's done well this season, but she's going to have to play some extended minutes here, or else they might go deeper into that bench. Entry pass, dangerous one there. And now ball handed back over to Decker after the inbounds. Decker swings the ball around. Now in trouble here as they're checking in. Stephanie Miller gets it to Zrust, and now they're going to call 3 seconds violation. 3-second call there as Bagley was fighting for position on Kepsel. And running to enter into the game as a sub is Savannah Walsdorf. And she will take Ashlyn McDonald's position here as the Trojans hold on to a 41-34 lead halfway through the third quarter here on your Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard. Shayla DeBeer calling out the offense now. She'll dribble handoff to Minning. Minning swinging around the perimeter. Kicking out to the top of the key is Kepsel. She tries a long 3-ball now. She'll hit it. Morgan Kepsel with 2 in a row from long distance. That was about 3 feet behind the arc, folks, but she's feeling it. Now the other way through the pressure defense comes Walker into the front court. Picks up her dribble dangerously. Now needs help. Gets in the form of Zrust. Hard left-hand dribble into the lane and throws it out of bounds. That's a turnover. 44-34 is your score. And Mayville State wants a timeout to talk things over. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll step aside for 60 seconds here. KJAM 103.1's coverage of DSU basketball will be right back.
Untamed. It's the honest, hard-working, all-grit lifestyle of the farmer. The strength of a seed that doesn't bow down to the endless trials of Mother Nature. And at Mustang Seeds, it's the family values that have been upheld for over 55 years. It's untamed. It's Mustang Seeds. Contact Casey Garrels at 605-480-1566 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
Madison Discount Liquor has all your beverage needs. Pull up to their drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. Madison Discount Liquor has a large beer and liquor selection, as well as snacks, pop, wine, and gas pumps to top off your tank. Open every morning at 5 a.m. Make sure to like Madison Discount Liquor on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Welcome back, folks. KJAM 103.1's coverage of Dakota State University basketball. And the Trojan women have made some impressive adjustments at halftime so far, only committing 3 fouls in the first 6 minutes of this one in the second half, and they've come out firing from the outside as Morgan Kepsel has hit 2 3 balls. Elsios Leeson has 1, and the Trojans have a 10-point lead and the basketball. Oh, and they're in a little bit of trouble here as the dribble handoff goes awry, but Giles able to corral it and reset the offense. 3 ball from Kepsel again, and this one hits again. Morgan Kepsel with 3 in a row. Keep feeding the hot hand if you're Coach Mo. That was impressive. Once again from long range was Kepsel. And now in the ensuing possession, do the Comets have an answer? Danger zone for them now in a 13-point ball game. Entry pass to Bagley. She'll kick it opposite side Walker. Now down to Russ in the low post. She'll hit the short jump shot here. And now the Trojans come right back, up 11 now. Russ, the leading scorer on both ends with 17. Here come the Trojans. Kepsel's open for another 3, folks. She'll hit it again. 4 in a row. Morgan Kepsel has a 50-36 lead for the Trojans. And the pressure defense is broken into the front court. But in trouble here is the Comets. Decker has it. She'll split 2 defenders, and a foul is called. This time it'll be called on Shaylee DeBeer with the hold on that ensuing possession. Morgan Kepsel, though, shoot another one, young woman. 4 in a row, and you got to be excited for the next possession. I got to guarantee you that the whole crowd is going to be yelling for her to shoot the basketball if and when she touches it. Here comes the possession for the Comets here. They're looking to get the ball into the short corner as Rush. She's been working that baseline all night long, and she gets it again here. She'll step through a defender, now kick it back out. 6 on the shot clock. They got to do something here. Entry pass to the recently entered the game, Riley, off the glass and in. Nice finish by Taylor Riley. Here comes Shayla DeBeer pushing the issue here. She's going to hand it back to Kepsel. Kepsel, another 3. Can she hit it? No, leaves it short. Recently entered the game, Morgan Huber with the rebound, though, on offense. Back out to the top of the key to Huber. Now over to Walsdorf. Walsdorf back to DeBeer. DeBeer to McDonald. Now Kepsel has it on the low block. She'll turn to her right shoulder, left-hand hook shot. Good! Morgan Kepsel, 14 points in the quarter, and she has electrified this crowd as she has 18 to lead all scorers now. What a ball game, folks. 2:13 and counting in the third quarter. Morgan Kepsel putting the Trojan team on her back here. On the ensuing possession, though, Jordan Drust has the answer as she's able to finish with the right hand this time, and then a turnover. Shayla DeBeer with a lazy pass into the hands of Rust. Bounce pass ahead to Decker. Back to Rust. And sure, she's blocked by Morgan Kepsel, who will commit the foul, though, and raises her hand in acknowledgement that there was indeed a foul. And now Morgan Kepsel is going to exit this ball game to, I'm sure, a rousing ovation from the crowd and get a much-needed breather. Her 3rd personal foul, and she exits the game in favor of the senior, Lex Evans, who will play some important minutes now as the Trojans look to avoid foul trouble with their now leading scorer, Morgan Kepsel. Little update as I was letting you know about the UNC Duke game going. UNC able to win on the road at Cameron Indoor, 91-87. in one of the oldest rivalries in sports. Jordan's Rush goes 1 for 2 from the foul line. The Trojans maintain an 11-point advantage with the basketball. Need to take care of that basketball as they turned it over 13 times in the first half. And as I talk about it, Shayla DeBeer travels with it. She walked. It looked like she was trying to come to a jump stop, but they're going to say she took an extra step, which caused that turnover. She'll be at the point of this defense, though, in the backcourt, applying pressure here. Morgan Huber now on the ball. Decker breaks the pressure, gives it up to Walker. Walker had an opening to Vagley, but didn't see it. Instead, they'll swing a ball around the perimeter. Ball goes to Zrust. Zrust can't hit the jumper, though. And going the other way comes McDonald. McDonald up ahead. Morgan Huber has it now. She's a sharp-shooting freshman, is Huber. Let's see if she can get an open look. She'll toss it back out instead to McDonald. Looks to break it down off the dribble. Now back over to Huber. Entry pass. Dangerous pass taken away by Vagley as Evans was unable to hold position there. 1:15 and counting. It looks like Coach Mo is trying to buy a minute or two on the bench for some of his mainstays. And on the ensuing possession, Vagley fouled by Evans. She kept two hands on the offensive player there after the catch. And Vagley will earn a trip to the free throw line as they are in the bonus now for the final 108 of the quarter. 52-41 is your score. Trojans led by 1 at the halftime break, but they have asserted dominance in the second half, led by 4 3-pointers from Morgan Kepsel. The backup center for your Trojans has electrified this crowd in the third quarter. She's now taking a breather on the bench, and up at the line is Vagley, rimming out the second free throw, but the ball will go out of bounds and in favor of the Trojans. 10-point lead for the Trojans at 52-42. Been lucky here in the last few possessions. They've turned the ball over 3 times in their last 3 possessions, but it's only resulted in 3 points as the Comets have made 3 out of 6 from the free throw line. Now Morgan Huber has it, trying to dribble drive, and she's going to be called for an offensive foul here as the defender had position there. It was Kayla Rockel, and she's able to get that charge call and give the ball back to Mayville State. 55 seconds to go in the third quarter here. Mayville State has it. Ball inbounded to Vagley in the middle of the court. She's looking for help. Ball knocked away, though, by DeBeer, and it's a turnover. Given back to Morgan Huber. Huber over to McDonald now. Let's see if the Trojans can take advantage. Huber has it on the perimeter. She'll give it up to Walsdorf. Walsdorf, a capable scorer, looking to penetrate and drive. Kick back to Huber, open. Now dribble drive for her. Floater in the lane, off glass. Good for the freshman Morgan Huber. Nice play there off the dribble from Huber. 54-42, under a half minute to go here. Here comes Rust. Outlets it up ahead. Walker has a step on the defender, thinks better of it, and they'll set up their offense. Decker wants it. Instead, it's Rust. Left hand layup, no good. Fight for the rebound out to Walsdorf. She'll dribble up the court. Plenty of time left. 13 seconds and counting. Into the defender. Walsdorf turns, spins to the right hand. Layup good. Savannah Walsdorf. And the Trojans, just like that, back up by 14 points. 2 seconds, 1 second. We're going to the fourth quarter, folks. And DSU is in control of this one. They outscored the Comets by 13 in that quarter. And we'll be back after this 60-second timeout with more Dakota State University basketball on KJAM 103.1.
Bank is your local hometown bank and the nation's 8th largest ag lender. We offer sophisticated services from investments to cash management and the financial power for specialized lending without limits. Our focus on relationships means we get to know our customers and businesses. Great Western Bank provides our customers with the right financial tools and products for success. So you can be greater with Great Western Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Heartland Consumers Power District would like to wish the Dakota State Trojans good luck this season. This is Casey Crabtree, Heartland's Director of Economic Development. I'm excited to work with businesses here in Madison to help them grow and thrive. If you're looking to expand your business or in need of low-interest financing, give me a call at 256-6536. Heartland is proud to deliver reliable energy and services to the city of Madison. We believe in the power of forward thinking and want to be your trusted community partner and leader in our industry. Good luck, Trojans.
Welcome back, folks. What an exciting third quarter for your DSU ladies basketball team, folks, as they poured in 27 points in the quarter there, led by 14 from Morgan Kepsel. Kepsel electrified the crowd with 4 consecutive three-pointers on 4 consecutive possessions. She'll start the fourth quarter on the bench, but you'll be sure to see more of her before this outcome is decided. Shayla DeBeer will run the point as Lexi Robson is in foul trouble. Shaylee Nagel inbounds it to her. It's her, Minning, Osleson and Giles on the court here to start the fourth quarter. Giles looking for the basketball coming off the screen. Instead, it goes inside to Osleson. Osleson turns to her left shoulder, spin move, left hand layup, no good. Looked to be contact, no foul called there. Much to the chagrin of Coach David Moe. Back the other way, here comes the Comets. Good pressure defense from Jesse Giles there on the point guard. And with that defense, the head coach from the Comets wanted a foul call, did not get it. Entry pass to Vagley, quick outlet now, ball back to the top of the key. Good ball movement here on this possession. And into the interior comes Decker. Layup, no good. Rebound, Osleson. Looking for help, gets it with DeBeer here. Here comes Shayla DeBeer. Skip pass across the way. Courtney Minning, three ball, no good. Just long off of that try. Good look on a great pass cross court by Shayla DeBeer. That's the type of shot that you want in Coach David Moe's offense. Just goes awry off the back iron. Back the other way now. Let's see what they can do. Mayville's offense has gone through Jordan's rust all night tonight. She has 17 points and counting. Foul called, though, on the perimeter by the nearest referee, and they're going to get Jesse Giles on a reach in there as Decker was able to split the defenders. Giles reached in with the right hand and gets called for the personal. It's been tightly called, tightly officiated throughout this one. A little bit cleaner second half, but let's see what happens in the fourth quarter here. 15-point ball game, 56-41 is your score. As a nice move by Vagley on the interior, she just can't finish the layup. Gets her own rebound, though. Goes back up with the left hand, and she's able to finish this time around. And right after that finish, we're going to have a quick 30-second timeout by the Mayville State Comets. We'll be right back after this 30-second timeout on KJAM 103.1.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As-Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
And we're back here, KJM 103.1. You're listening to DSU basketball. I'm Kramer Sneed, bringing you all the action. And, boy, we've got a lot of action here in this second half as your Trojans were clinging to a one-point lead at the break, but outscored Mayville by 13 in that third quarter and hold a 13-point lead currently after the Comets' last bucket. Into the front court now. Osleson has the basketball, turns, faces her defender, who's given her a lot of leeway. Osleson has hit one from outside. She instead runs the offense, now gets it back, and will dribble drive in, left-hand layup, blocked away, and she tries to save it back in bounds, but the Comets come away with it, and they have numbers here. But hustling back and trying to stop transition is Minning, and she's going to be called for a bump there, and her fourth personal foul. So Courtney Minning shakes her head in disagreement with the call, but she's going to have to exit stage left after picking up her fourth personal early in this fourth quarter. 56-43 is your score. Let's see how the foul trouble affects the Trojans. Two of their starters have four, and Lexi Robson and Courtney Minning now. Baseline out of bounds here, coming in, bounce pass to Vagley on the extended low block. Left-hand dribble, double team comes, see if she can get out of it. She does to Taylor Dean, who skips it around, and she traveled before she got rid of the basketball. Another turnover there, folks, and that's been the story of this ball game. Both teams with 18 turnovers before that one, and now the 19th for the Comets. 56-43 is your count, 8:09 to play, and the Trojans give it right back to the Comets. Shayla DeBeer with another lazy pass. She recovers on defense and knocks it away from Zrust, but she's going to be called for the foul. She didn't want to give up an easy layup. Instead, fouls Zrust and is going to make her earn it from the free throw line. But Coach Moe's got to be a little frustrated with his point guard because she has struggled to take care of the basketball after checking in for Lexi Robson in the third quarter. And now checking back into the ballgame has been the offensive firepower of Morgan Kepsel, who will give Elsie Osleson a breather. And going to the line here is Jordan Rust, leading scorer on the night with 20 points for her visiting Comets. Make it 21 on the night. As Rust has really done it a lot around the rim. She's made 10 of 12 from the foul line. And of her 5 field goals she's made, it's all been within the interior. Both free throws up and good, and she cuts the deficit down to 11. Now DeBeer has the ball on the entry pass from Kepsel. Brings it to the front court, sets up the offense. Set play being called here by David Moe. And now Morgan Kepsel has it in the low block, slowly down with the right hand, now step through with the offense. And she's fouled on the play by Vagley. It was close to being a travel there, but the push came before the extra steps. And the Trojans will have a baseline out of bounds, 20 on the shot clock. in a 56-45 ball game with 7:50 to play. Dangerous inbounds pass to Beer once again, turning it over here. Bad pass up ahead to Giles, and it goes the other way there as Kayla Rockel had it knocked away from her and out of bounds. Retaining possession will be the Comets. And a quick substitution, Lexi Robson, the starting point guard. Let's see how long she can stay in this one without getting her 5th and final foul as she checks in for Shaylee DeBeer. Out of bounds comes into play here. Decker creating some space at the top of the key, now spinning the ball around the perimeter are the Comets. Walker has it, turns back with a left-hand drive, penetrates in, floater in the lane is good. Nice finish there from Aaron Walker. Good bucket there, her second bucket of the night. 4 points for Walker now, and the lead is under double digits. It's only to 9 now for the Trojans. Here comes their offense. Giles gets it from Robson, and she's fouled on the play. It was a dangerous pass, but Kayla Rockel was a little late there trying to go for the interception, and she picks up the personal. Her third, team second of the fourth quarter, and that's definitely something to keep an eye on as we're only 3 minutes into the fourth, and the Trojans have 3 team fouls, and the Comets have 2. Once you get to 5, it is 2 free throws the rest of the way on everything except for player control fouls. Inbounds comes to Robson. She'll set the offense in motion here. High post pass into Kepsel. Dribble handoff. Walsdorf picks up her dribble back to Kepsel. She'll try another 3-ball. This one's short, though. She hit 4 in the third quarter. And now a silly foul by Shaylee Nagel after the rebound by the Comets. Comets will have the basketball now on the far end, coming right to left on your radio dial. 2-2-1 pressure defense here from the Trojans. Robson on the basketball. It's Decker. Over to Zrust. Zrust looking for the long ball. Intercepted, though, by Kepsel. Back to Robson. Now dribbling up the court is Robson with the basketball. Skip pass to Giles. Corner 3-ball. No good. Good pass from Robson. Giles, normally reliable three-point shooter. Can't get it, but now another turnover. Now here comes Nagel. Back to Robson. She wants a 3-ball. She'll hit it. Big shot there. Lexi Robson on the pass from Shaylee Nagel. And good active defense from Kepsel, forcing 2 steals in a row. Creates 3 points of offense for the Trojans. 59-47 as we're under 6.5 to play in the fourth quarter. Here comes Decker with the basketball. Robson trying to defend without fouling. She has 4 personals. Bagley, good move with the left hand. Can't finish the layup, and Kepsel with a strong rebound and outlet to Robson. She'll trot it up the court. Now they'll set their offense in motion yet again. Big possession here as Kepsel looks to post on the low block. Double team coming early. Pass knocked away. Controlled by Kepsel in the short corner. She needs help, though. Throws it across court to Giles, who's open. Now dribble drive with the right hand. Back to Kepsel. Open 3-ball. Good! Morgan Kepsel. And a timeout, DSU. 62-47. We'll be back after this minute timeout as your DSU Trojans hold a 15-point lead halfway through the fourth quarter. Thanks for tuning in to KJAM 103.1.
Your old snowblower starting to spit and sputter? If you've finally had enough, Lake County International has just received another shipment of walk-behind snowblowers. These Cub Cadet walk-behind X-Series snowblowers have a powerful set of features to get you through the worst that South Dakota winters can throw at us. We also have some lawn tractors with mounted 3-stage snowblowers to make quick work of those snow piles. Remember, we deliver your new snowblower and have all the Cub Cadet parts and service you'll need. Call Lake County International today.
Untamed. It's the honest, hard-working, all-grit lifestyle of the farmer. The strength of a seed that doesn't bow down to the endless trials of Mother Nature. And at Mustang Seeds, it's the family values that have been upheld for over 55 years. It's untamed. It's Mustang Seeds. Contact Casey Garrels at 605-480-1566 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
And we're back here. KJN 103.1's coverage of Dakota State University basketball. What an exciting second half it's been here in the first leg of a doubleheader in the finale of the home regular season for this Dakota State Trojan basketball squads. The women are on top here in this one, 62-47, 5:54 remaining in the fourth quarter. After 2 consecutive three-pointers have extended the lead that was cut briefly down to 9 points. Back out to 15 now. Pressure D from the Trojans. And Nagel could have had a steal there, but is a little late. Instead, commits the personal foul as she hand checks right there. And there you go. In the bonus for the rest of the half, the rest of the quarter are the Comets. And so Coach David Moe shouting on instructions, defend without fouling. a.k.a. move your feet, don't reach with your hands. Going to the line for a couple free throws here. Looks to be Aaron Walker. First free throw up and good from Walker there. She's turned it on a little bit in the second half now. It's her 7th point of the ball game. Looking for her 8th here. Second free throw up. This one also good. 13-point game. 62-49 on your Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard. Trojan basketball. Looks like man-to-man defense as it has been the entire ball game here for the Comets. Robson setting the offense in motion, looking to post up Kepsel. Instead, they'll skip it opposite side as it looked like the double team was trying to come early. Savannah Walsdorf has it now. Back to Robson. Here comes the entry now to Kepsel. Slow dribble with the left hand. Now step through right hand dribble. No good on the layup. Did everything right there except for finish. She's getting a little tired. You can see out there, folks. Let's see if she can hang in there on the defensive side of things. Here comes the Comets looking to cut into this 13-point deficit. Good move by Vagley on the interior, and she's fouled by Morgan Kepsel. Talked about those tired legs from Kepsel, and she didn't quite move the feet as well as she should have, and she picks up her 4th personal, and she will exit in favor of Elsie Osleeson. Good minutes off the bench for Morgan Kepsel. Great offense from her as Shayla Nagel exits as well, and Ashley McDonald will check back in for the Trojans. At the line is Danica Vagley, the 6'2 senior from Winona, Minnesota, is able to connect on the first free throw and get into double digits on the evening with her 10th point of the ball game. She's been very active on the interior, ripping down 14 rebounds to go along with her 10 points as she misses the second free throw. Fight for the rebound. Giles comes away with it. Good hustle by McDonald to create that opportunity for Giles. And now into the front court with a 12-point lead are the Trojans. Calling out a set play from the sideline. David Moe, 4th season at the helm of this Trojan offense. Dribble handoff now. Giles has it over to Walsdorf. Walsdorf refuses the screen. Now back to Giles off the screen from Osleeson. Osleeson skip past corner. Open is McDonald briefly. Good ball fake. Now she'll dump it into Robson. Robson layup. No good off the glass. Gets her own rebound though on the tip out from Giles. And the Trojans have another possession. Robson will drive in. Bounce pass Osleeson. Turns back out. Robson has it. Now they'll slow it down. 10 on the shot clock. Good ball fake. 10-foot jump shot. Good from Lexi Robson. Nice touch in the paint there from the junior. Very under control move as she got past the initial defender and was able to finish with a nice teardrop in the lane. Back the other way as Giles applies pressure in the backcourt comes Decker. Decker handling the load of minutes here at the point guard position for this Comets offense. Let's see what it's a miscommunication between her and Walker and an unforced turnover and an untimely time for the Comets. Let's see if the Trojans can take advantage as Giles will take a breather in favor of Courtney Minning here. Danger zone time here if you're the Comets as they trail by 14 with only 4 minutes to play. We're right at the 4-minute mark on your Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard. Here comes the offense. Savannah Walsdorf has it. Looking for help. She had Osleeson flashing through the paint, but she didn't get it to her. Instead, Robson has it over to Minning. Now the ball swung around the corner back to Walsdorf. 10 on the shot clock. Somebody's going to have to make a move here, and it will be McDonald on the baseline. Dribble drive, stops her dribble, kicks it out. Osleeson wants to drive all the way to the rim, and fouled is Elsie Osleeson, making it happen late in the shot clock and able to earn a trip to the charity stripe here with 3:39 on the game clock. Osleeson with 14 points and 4 rebounds on the night. Shot up, shot good for Elsie. 15 points for her, second straight night in double figures for number 20. One more free throw coming, and she is able to extend the lead out to 16 points. 3:39 to go, a must-score possession if you're a Comet fan here. The pressure defense from the Trojans seems to be wearing down this game Comet team on the road. Into the interior, Vagley can't connect on the layup as they broke the pressure and tried to get a quick bucket. Instead, the other way comes Robson with a hard right-hand dribble drive. Now she'll slow things down and set up the offense. Walsdorf has it. Back over to Minning. Minning with a left-hand drive, probing the interior. Back Walsdorf wants a 3-ball. She'll get all 3 of these. Savannah Walsdorf connects. And she has extended this lead out to what looks to be an insurmountable 19 points for this Trojan offense that has exploded in the second half with 40 points and counting here with 3 minutes to play. Entry pass, Vagley has it, step through, dribble, right hand, good double move up and under, no good off the iron, knocked out of bounds, and Trojan basketball. It looks like Danica Vagley is slowly getting a little bit gassed here in the fourth quarter. She's unable to connect on 2 layups on the interior in the last 2 possessions. Let's see if the Trojans can hit an early dagger here with a 19-point lead and under 3 to play. Backdoor cut wide open layup. Savannah Walsdorf's good. Great pass from Robson to Walsdorf for 2. And I tell you what, getting Leslie Robson back in the game, the catalyst with the basketball at the point guard position, has made all the difference here. She's hit a 3-pointer and dished out a few assists, and nonetheless taking care of the basketball for the last 4 minutes. On the other end, Jordan's Rust adds to her point total as she now has 24 points and counting, 71-52, 2:13 to play. Trojans are going to get away with their 15th consecutive victory here tonight after a very tightly contested contest for most of this one. Reverse layup blocked away from Robson by Vagley, and back the other way comes Decker. Crossover dribble, middle of the court, ball knocked away briefly. Backdoor cut by Rust. Now over to Bagley on the interior, left-hand layup. This time it is good. And a quick timeout called by the Comets as they cut the deficit to 17 with 1:49. We will have a 30-second timeout and be right back after this quick 30-second break on KJAM 103.1.
Madison Discount Liquor has all your beverage needs. Pull up to their drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. Madison Discount Liquor has a large beer and liquor selection, as well as snacks, pop, wine, and gas pumps to top off your tank. Open every morning at 5 a.m. Make sure to like Madison Discount Liquor on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
And welcome back, folks. KJAM 103.1's coverage of Dakota State University basketball. They did change that 30-second timeout to a full timeout, so it gives us time to recap this one. It was a tightly contested contest in the first half due to a lot of turnovers and fouls by both teams, 29-28 at the break. However, the Trojans, with a strong third-quarter performance, and has continued that into the fourth quarter, and they lead by a comfortable margin of 71-54 with less than 2 minutes to play at 1:49 on your game clock. Stay tuned, folks. We got doubleheader action. The DSU men look for their third consecutive victory as they host the same Mayville State Comets right here 30 minutes after the conclusion of this first ball game. It's an important ball game for the men as they could have a share of the lead in the North Star Athletic Conference if they're able to come out on top tonight against the Comets. Here comes Robson with the ball at the inbound play as we're back in action here. Set play being called by Mo. On the sideline, Osleeson, quick move, the left-hand drive, layup, good. Elsie Osleeson putting together a nice ball game as she has 18 points now on the night. Well-balanced attack here in the second half from the Trojans, and coming the other way is the Comets here. And they have the ball with a little bit of help. There's Walker behind her back, lost the dribble briefly. Now over to Rust, pull-up jumper from 10 feet, good. Jordan's Rust is a very talented offensive player. She's shown it all night as she leads all scorers with 26 total points. Great floor game from her tonight. Now the other way here with 1:07 to play. Osleeson looking to answer. Spins back, left hand, layup, good. Elsie Osleeson, unstoppable in the interior here in the late going. And back the other way come the Comets. Less than a minute to play now. Up here is Rust, looking to add to her total possibly. Instead, she'll give it up. No, move the ball around. Now it's in the hands of Walker. Walker. Now entry pass. Riley, skip pass. Now back atop the key. Decker looking for Rust. Can't get it to her. Instead, it's going to be Rockel. Now to Riley. Riley left hand, no good. And coming the other way with it is Walsdorf. She'll slow it down as they can smell the victory here. And boy, what a win here and what a week for the Trojans. 3 games in 6 days, but that can't stop this team right now as they're going to cruise to their 15th consecutive victory, extending their program record history. Let's see if Walsdorf can extend the lead. She cannot, and the rebound goes to Rust. Instead, coming the other way with the potential last shot of the ball game here, 14 on the game clock. Over to Rust as she dribble drives in the right hand, spins back to the left, kicks it back out. Decker, entry pass to Riley. Riley spin move. Looked like she could have traveled with it. Blocked away and knocked out of bounds with 1.4 on the clock. And Osleeson is able to create a possession for the Trojans. She'll inbound it, and that'll do it, folks. The DSU Lady Trojans with an impressive 75-56 victory at home against the visitors from Mayville State. And with that, we'll step aside for a 3-minute breather before we get our final stats for you, and we'll recount those stats before the second leg of our doubleheader here tonight with the DSU Trojans taking on the Mayville State Comets. We will be back after 3 minutes right here on KJAM 103.1.
untamed. It's the honest, hard-working, all-grit lifestyle of the farmer. The strength of a seed that doesn't bow down to the endless trials of Mother Nature. And at Mustang Seeds, it's the family values that have been upheld for over 55 years. It's untamed. It's Mustang Seeds. Contact Casey Garrels at 605-480-1566 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
Great Western Bank is your local hometown bank and the nation's 8th largest ag lender. We offer sophisticated services from investments to cash management and the financial power for specialized lending without limits. Our focus on relationships means we get to know our customers and businesses. Great Western Bank provides our customers with the right financial tools and products for success, so you can be greater with Great Western Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Heartland Consumers Power District would like to wish the Dakota State Trojans good luck this season. This is Casey Crabtree, Heartland's Director of Economic Development. I'm excited to work with businesses here in Madison to help them grow and thrive. If you're looking to expand your business or in need of low-interest financing, give me a call at 256-6536. Heartland is proud to deliver reliable energy and services to the City of Madison. We believe in the power of forward thinking and want to be your trusted community partner and leader in our industry. Good luck, Trojans.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing as-grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Your old snowblower starting to spit and sputter? If you finally had enough, Lake County International has just received another shipment of walk-behind snowblowers. These Cub Cadet walk-behind X-Series snowblowers have a powerful set of features to get you through the worst that South Dakota winters can throw at us. We also have some lawn tractors with mounted 3-stage snowblowers to make quick work of those snow piles. Remember, we deliver your new snowblower and have all the Cub Cadet parts and service you'll need. Call Lake County International today.
Welcome back to DSU's coverage of DSU basketball right here on KJM 103.1. We are having a brief senior night ceremony for Lex Evans, the lone senior from the DSU women's basketball team, and a little bit of an emotional moment for her as she did endure the best and the worst of times here at DSU. As a freshman, they only won 4 games, but wow, what a way to go out as a senior with a team that just continues to add to a record with 15 consecutive victories. And it was a nice speech there from Ashley McDonald. I believe everyone really contributed a little bit to that speech, but you can really tell how much they love their senior Lex Evans. And with that, we're going to give you some final stats here from the evening as the DSU women were able to come away with a pretty hard-fought 75-56 victory. The score of the game doesn't really account for how close this one for the majority of it, folks, as the Trojans only led by 1 point at halftime, but they were able to outscore their opponent 27-13 in the third quarter to really take command of this one, and they were able to hang on by outscoring Mayville 19-15 in the fourth quarter. Some stats here from the Mayville State side. Their point guard, C.J. Decker, had a nice floor game with 3 points, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. Wing player Aaron Walker was able to corral 3 rebounds, dish out 1 assist, and oh boy, I'm so sorry. I just spilled a drink here in front of a lot of people, so there's that. And 8 points for Aaron Walker as well. But leading the way for the Mayville State Comets the entire time was Jordan Rust. The junior had a nice game with 26 points to go along with 6 rebounds and 2 assists on the evening. The only other player in double figures was their center, Danica Vagley, who was able to pour in 12 points while ripping down a game-high 15 rebounds. They shot 33% from the floor for the game at 16 for 48, only 1 for 8 from three-point range, 23 for 30 from the free throw line, and they ripped down 35 rebounds and committed 22 turnovers. For Dakota State, after turning the ball over 13 times in the first half, they limited that to only 7 turnovers in the second half, 20 on the ball game, and they shot very well from the field, 45% from the field, 38% from three-point range, 10 for 26, and they were 11 for 14 from the foul line. Their leading scorer of the evening, Morgan Kepsel, electrifying the crowd with 14 third-quarter points, finished with 21 on the night. She was joined in the 20-point club by her running mate in the front court, Elsie Osleisen, who was able to pour in 20 points and rip down 5 rebounds as well. Jessie Giles held in single digits, but she had a nice floor game. 9 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds as well for her. 8 points on the night for Santa Walsdorf, along with 5 rebounds. And the other Trojan in double figures tonight was the point guard, Lexi Robson, with 15 points, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And also, although they didn't score, Courtney Minning and Ashlyn McDonald combined for 6 assists and 8 rebounds, and their minutes on the court as well to help this Trojan basketball team to a victory. We're going to step aside for a 5-minute break. When we come back after this 5-minute break, we will talk to Coach David Moe and get his thoughts on his team and where they stand right now in his eyes and what they're going to need to do to continue their dominance in the North Star. We'll be back in 5 minutes right here on KJAM 103.1.
Untamed. It's the honest, hard-working, all-grit lifestyle of the farmer. The strength of a seed that doesn't bow down to the endless trials of Mother Nature. And at Mustang Seeds, it's the...
Hey, how long are you planning on talking to the coach there?
Has all your beverage needs. Pull up to their drive-through window where you're always greeted with a smile. Madison Discount Liquor has a large beer and liquor selection, as well as snacks, pop, wine, and gas pumps to top off your tank. Open every morning at 5 a.m. Make sure to like Madison Discount Liquor on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Great Western Bank is your local hometown bank and the nation's 8th largest ag lender. We offer sophisticated services from investments to cash management and the financial power for specialized lending without limits. Our focus on relationships means we get to know our customers and businesses. Great Western Bank provides our customers with the right financial tools and products for success, so you can be greater with Great Western Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Heartland Consumers Power District would like to wish the Dakota State Trojans good luck this season. This is Casey Crabtree, Heartland's Director of Economic Development. I'm excited to work with businesses here in Madison to help them grow and thrive. If you're looking to expand your business or in need of low-interest financing, give me a call at 256-6536. Heartland is proud to deliver reliable energy and services to the city of Madison. We believe in the power of forward thinking and want to be your trusted community partner and leader in our industry. Good luck, Trojans.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As-Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Your old snowblower starting to spit and sputter? If you finally had enough, Lake County International has just received another shipment of walk-behind snowblowers. These Cub Cadet walk-behind X-Series snowblowers have a powerful set of features to get you through the worst that South Dakota winters can throw at us.
Hey, Kramer, are you there?
I am.
How long are you thinking of talking to the coach there?
It'll probably be 5 to 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Kind of the
7 or 8
same.
minutes would be perfect.
I'm sorry.
7 or 8 minutes would be perfect.
7 or 8. Okay, I can try to extend it out. He gets pretty long-winded, so I think we could be able to extend it out to about 7-8 minutes.
That'd be great. Just let him rip.
I'll try to do that. He's not up here yet, so let's make sure you stay. How much longer do I have in this break?
Oh, plenty.
I'm sorry?
You got plenty.
Plenty? Okay, good, yeah. I told him, and he said he would be able to get up here. We are a little bit tight quarters up top here, but I'll get him as soon as I can. If I have to go over some stats before he walks up here, I can do that too. And if he's still not up here after about a minute of stats and previewing of the men's game, then I'll go to another quick break, and then I'll let you know when he gets up here if that's all right. Just prepare for the worst, hope for the best kind of thing.
You got about 80 seconds of break coming yet. So.
Okay. All right. I still don't see him yet on the court, so I'll keep you posted. But I'll plan to come back at that break, and then if I send you to another break, just know that's why, okay?
Okay.
All right, thanks, man.
Great Western Bank is your local hometown bank and the nation's 8th largest ag lender. We offer sophisticated services from investments to cash management and the financial power for specialized lending without limits. Our focus on relationships means we get to know our customers and businesses. Great Western Bank provides our customers with the right financial tools and products for success, so you can be greater with Great Western Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Heartland Consumers Power District would like to wish the Dakota State Trojans good luck this season. This is Casey Crabtree, Heartland's Director of Economic Development. I'm excited to work with businesses here in Madison to help them grow and thrive. If you're looking to expand your business or in need of low-interest financing, give me a call at 256-6536. Heartland is proud to deliver reliable energy and services to the city of Madison. We believe in the power of forward thinking and want to be your trusted community partner and leader in our industry. Good luck, Trojans.
And we're back here on KJM 103.1's coverage of Dakota State University Athletics. We're here to put you through a preview of what we're to come here in the second half of our doubleheader between the Dakota State men's basketball team and the visitors, the Mayville State Comets. It's a big matchup here tonight, folks, as the Trojans are in a four-way tie for second place at 6-4 in the conference, and these visitors from Mayville State, with their victory last night, stay atop the conference with a record of 10-4 overall and 7-3 in SAA play. So they have a one-game lead on four different teams in the conference. So if the Trojans are able to come away with a hard-fought win tonight, they would be tied for the conference lead right here as we go down the home stretch of play here in North Star Athletic action. And the Trojans are coming off a nice win last night. Pretty hard-fought, 10-point victory over the visitors from Aberdeen, the Presentation Saints. The Trojans were led by 5 different players getting into double figures, none of which played quite as good of a floor game as their point guard, Jordan Lynn, who's really coming to his own in the last week and a half or so with his play on the court, both shooting the basketball and able to lead the offense and defense in different ways, as he poured in 19 points efficiently on just 11 field goal attempts, dished out a season-high 6 assists, and tallied 9 rebounds as well in the play, which is terrific for a guard standing only 6'2". And he also stole the ball a season-high 4 times. Ronnie Ladding was another one who produced a big game for the Trojans, as he had a double-double with 16 points and tied a season-high 12 rebounds, including 8 of those on the offensive side of the basketball. So we'll see if Ladding can be that X factor on the interior for the Trojans in this one, as there is some size on this Mayville State Comets team as well. And when we come back, we're going to take a brief 60-second timeout, and we're going to have Coach David Moe stepping up to the plate to talk to us and answer a few tough questions. And he'll be right with you after 60 seconds here on KJAM 103.1.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Your old snowblower starting to spit and sputter? If you finally had enough, Lake County International has just received another shipment of walk-behind snowblowers. These Cub Cadet walk-behind X-Series snowblowers have a powerful set of features to get you through the worst that South Dakota winters can throw at us. We also have some lawn tractors with mounted 3-stage snowblowers to make quick work of those snow piles. Remember, we deliver your new snowblower and have all the Cub Cadet parts and service you'll need. Call Lake County International today.
And we're back here on KJM 103.1's coverage of Dakota State basketball. And here with us, the victorious head basketball coach of the DSU women's team. 15 straight victories for you now, Coach David Moe. First off, congratulations on the victory tonight. And tell me what that means to your team, being able to reel off 15 in a row like that.
It's special. You know, winning in college basketball is not easy for anyone. And the fact that we've been able to stay focused in enough for 15 straight games and against some really good teams, I couldn't be more proud of the team. You know, 15 in a row, it doesn't seem real. I mean, we were 4-3 at one point, and now we're 19-3. just so proud as the coach. Coming from 2 years ago, we won 4 games in a season, to now winning 15 in a row is pretty special.
Special is definitely a word for it. What a great season thus far you're having. And boy, tonight had a little mixed bag of everything, including that first half. Probably the most physical first half that I've witnessed personally as the radio announcer for you, and then maybe you've had this season. There was 15 fouls called on your team, and you also turned the ball over 13 times at half in the first half. What was the message to the team in the locker room at halftime?
Basically it just came down to don't let that kind of stuff bother you. Bad call, good call, turnover, whatever. It's all in the past. We got to move forward. And we just talked about getting back to being us. We were starting to play Mayville basketball instead of just being who we are and playing to our standard. And when we came out in the second half, did a great job of just getting back to DSU basketball, sharing the basketball, and just taking one play at a time, because whatever happens, it's now in the past. And you got to move forward. And I'm really proud of our team for moving forward from the first half and having a great second half.
Absolutely, they certainly did that, outscoring their opponent, the Mayville State Comets, 27-13 in that third quarter. And in that third quarter, a special performance by Morgan Kepsel. Talk about how that unfolded, and I know I got goosebumps up here with the 4-in-a-row three-pointers. Tell me about how that unfolded for you.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I blacked out during that. I was so pumped. She's special, and they kept on sitting there post player in the lane. We told them, hey, keep shooting it, and she did, and she kept on knocking it down. And the crowd got into it. I mean, it was a special moment. Mo's a special kid. It's so great to have her back. And like we said, this is the first weekend that we're back to full strength since for basically a month. And so it was really good to see us all kind of rally together. And when someone's feeling it, keep on going to the hot hand. And the team did. We kept on building off of that. It was fantastic.
That was. Talk about special moments. Kepsel had a special moment there in the third quarter. You have a special player in Lex Evans, your lone senior, too. Talk about there was a nice little ceremony for her after the game. Talk about what she means to you, what she means to this program, too, being here for 4 years, kind of being through the highs and lows that she's seen, and what a special way for her to be able to go out.
It's really special for me as a head coach, because she's the first kid I've had that's been with me for 4 years. First freshman all the way through to a senior. And Lex is, I might say that she's the best teammate I've ever been around. I mean, the players love her. Every single person loves her. She does the right thing. She shows up every day. As a senior, she wishes she could be on the floor more, but she doesn't let it bother her. And she's the biggest cheerleader for Morgan Kepsel and Elsie Oslees and 2 kids that are ahead of her. And just the character that she shows, I mean, she has done such amazing things for this program just because of who she is as a person. And she's a huge piece of this turnaround. Going from her first year, we won 12 games, then 4 games second year, and then we won 17, and now we're on 15-game winning streak. She's been part of every single step of that journey. And it's because of her character and people like her in the program and everyone feeding off of her, we are who we are. And I'm so happy for Lex. She's going to do absolutely amazing things in this life, and I'm so excited I got to be part of the journey.
Very cool. Well said there, Coach Mo. And we definitely will miss Lex Evans next year. And, as we look ahead here to next week, Coach, a couple tough games on the road. Talk about a little bit of the future here. What's the game plan for next week moving forward? Trying to keep the momentum rolling for your team moving in as we get closer and closer to postseason play.
Yeah, absolutely. We go on the road to Dickinson, which is always a tough place to play. It's our longest travel, but it's a good test for us. Can we stay focused on the task at hand and not let the other things, affect us? In everything you do, you can find excuses. Oh, it's a long bus trip. Oh, the officials are bad. Oh, it's this. It doesn't matter. You take care of your job. You stay focused in the moment. You stay in the moment and you do things together. We'll be okay. And so I'm really excited to see us go on the road, hopefully pick up win number 16 on Friday, and just keep on rolling.
Amen to that. Going on the road is never easy. And because of that, Coach Mo, last question for you is how important is going to have these home playoff games and North Star Athletic Association, having a big crowd on hand, having some student body behind you? Talk about the importance of that and how your team can really feed off of that as we move towards this postseason play.
Well, it's pretty amazing. I mean, we're 11-1 at home right now, and our only loss is the number 12 in the country, Morningside. I mean, we've done a great job of protecting home floor. I love the fact that we get to play in front of our fans. We got a great support system here with the students and the community. I mean, Trojan Nation is absolutely fantastic. And the fact that we get to have that home court and our players get a chance to experience playoff basketball. It's a different feel. And you look around college basketball and gyms are empty. And the fact that we get to have fans here and our players get a chance to play in front of fans, it's a special thing this year because – this year, who knows what's going to happen? So you got to take each moment and just be grateful for every moment. And I'm so grateful for the fact that we get a chance to host playoff basketball.
Amen to that. And we want to make sure that all fans out there know there will be some home playoff games, so stay tuned to the Dakota State University Athletics Twitter feed, Facebook feed, and Instagram posts as we let you know those game times and dates in the near future. And with that, we'd like to say thank you to Coach David Moe, and congratulations one last time, 15 wins in a row. Tremendous. It's been fun to watch. Let's keep it rolling next week.
Thank you, Mr. Sneed. I appreciate it. God bless.
All right, that was Coach David Moe with us right here on the post-game show. And with him exiting stage left, we will go to our 3-minute break. And when we come back out of this 3-minute break, we'll have starting lineups for the finale of this doubleheader here at DSU Memorial Fieldhouse between the DSU men's basketball team and the Mayville State Comets. It's coming up right here in 3 minutes on KJAM 103.1. We'll be right back.
Untamed. It's the honest, hard-working, all-grit lifestyle of the farmer. The strength of a seed that doesn't bow down to the endless trials of Mother Nature. And at Mustang Seeds, it's the family values that have been upheld for over 55 years. It's untamed. It's Mustang Seeds. Contact Casey Garrels at 605-480-1566 or visit MustangSeeds.com today.
Madison Discount Liquor has all your beverage needs. Pull up to their drive-through window where you're always greeted with a smile. Madison Discount Liquor has a large beer and liquor selection, as well as snacks, pop, wine, and gas pumps to top off your tank. Open every morning at 5 a.m. Make sure to like Madison Discount Liquor on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name.
You love MVL. You love MVL. You love MVL.
Great Western Bank is your local hometown bank and the nation's 8th largest ag lender. We offer sophisticated services from investments to cash management and the financial power for specialized lending without limits. Our focus on relationships means we get to know our customers and businesses. Great Western Bank provides our customers with the right financial tools and products for success, so you can be greater with Great Western Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Heartland Consumers Power District would like to wish the Dakota State Trojans good luck this season. This is Casey Crabtree, Heartland's Director of Economic Development. I'm excited to work with businesses here in Madison to help them grow and thrive. If you're looking to expand your business or in need of low-interest financing, give me a call at 256-6536. Heartland is proud to deliver reliable energy and services to the city of Madison. We believe in the power of forward thinking and want to be your trusted community partner and leader in our industry. Good luck, Trojans.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As-Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Your old snowblower starting to spit and sputter? If you finally had enough, Lake County International has just received another shipment of walk-behind snowblowers. These Cub Cadet walk-behind X-Series snowblowers have a powerful set of features to get you through the worst that South Dakota winters can throw at us. We also have some lawn tractors with mounted 3-stage snowblowers to make quick work of those snow piles. Remember, we deliver your new snowblower and have all the Cub Cadet parts and service you'll need. Call Lake County International today.
Welcome back, folks. KJM 103.1. Kramer Sneed here on the call for you as we have the second half of our doubleheader about to get started here in just over a minute, as it's your Dakota State University Trojans with a 6-4 North Star record going up against the visitors from Mayville State. The Comets coming in, leading the North Star men's side with a 7-4 overall mark. And so the Trojans have a chance to tie, a 7-3 overall mark in conference. Trojans have a chance to tie them up and take a share of the North Star lead in this one. A home matchup here, their second leg of 2 games in 2 nights here as they pulled off a hard-fought 10-point victory against the Presentation College Saints last evening. And with that, both teams exiting to their benches here respectively. We're going to give you the starting lineups a little bit before they announce them over the loudspeaker here. And first off, for this team, the visiting Mayville State Comets. They'll start at point guard, standing 5'8". He's a senior from Temecula, California. Number 3, Latrell Franklin. Also starting at guard, another senior. This one standing 6'4". He's from Seattle, Washington, by way of Winona State University. Number 4, Kieran Goodwin. Also starting at guard, a 6-foot senior. He's from Discovery Bay, California. Number 11, John Ketchell. And the big man in the middle, the center for this squad, number 21, standing 6'5" from Marshall, Minnesota, Xavier Town. And rounding out the starting lineup at 4, the 6'4", 227-pound senior from Madrid, Spain, by way of Cuesta College out in California, number 33, Iker Cruz. This Mayville State squad comes in, coached by Darren Tighe in his 4th season. He's associate head coach is Alex Herman, assistant coaches Dalton Kleinschmidt and Joey Heimel. So the Mayville State Comets coming in, like we said, leaders in this North Star Athletic Association Conference with a 7-3 mark. They're 10-4 overall after a win last night. Trojans come in with a record of 8-11 overall and 6-4 in North Star Athletic Association play. And now we'll have the lineup for you here. The Dakota State University Trojans, coached in his 12th season by the legend Gary Garner. And Coach Garner this whole weekend has been in his honor as we have been passing out T-shirts and taking pledges towards cancer research and the V Foundation for Coach Garner in his honor as he goes through a constant battle with cancer. And so all the players rocking the purple T-shirts that say Garner's Gang on them all throughout the evening, last night and tonight. And now they're ready for this starting lineup and his team as he is assisted by Trevor Flimmer in his 3rd season. They'll start a senior at guard. He's a transfer. He's from Melbourne, Australia, standing 6'4", number 0, Gurgis Dowell. Also starting at guard, another senior, standing 6'2", from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, number 2, Gare Uwafada. And starting at guard, a junior transfer. He's been a big impact player the last week and a half, especially from Minneapolis, Minnesota, standing 6'3", number 3, Jordan Lynn. Also starting at guard, the sharpshooter from outside. He knocked down 5 3-pointers in the second half last night. He's wearing number 14. He's 6'2" from Sioux Falls, Gavin Skipper. And rounding out the lineup, the big man in the middle, a sophomore, standing 6'8" from Lemon Grove, California, number 15, Ronnie Latting. And with that, both teams are getting their last-second instructions from their coaches. Mayville is now strutting to the floor, wearing their white uniforms with blue checkered down the sides of it, a la University of Kentucky Wildcats, if you will. And their white uniforms at Dakota State and their dark blue, DSU blue uniforms with white trim and white numerals. Mayville State with the blue trim and blue numerals. Dakota State will be going right to left on your radio dials. We start this first half here. Big Ronnie Latting in the middle as opposed to by Xavier Town right here as we're about ready for tip-off on this brisk Saturday evening in Madison, South Dakota. Tip 1 easily by Latting there, and Jordan Lynn will bring the ball to the front court. Ball goes to Gurgis Dow. This is a zone defense, 2-3 zone. Latting gets his first touch on the extended low block. He'll kick it back out to Lynn. Now right back down, topside pass to Latting. Tough bank shot and good. Ronnie Latting opens the scoring right here. It's a good sign if you're a Trojan fan. The big man in the middle getting involved early. Man-to-man defense for the Trojans. A lot of passing and cutting on the first possession. Quick free ball from the lefty is no good there. That was an attempt by Goodwin, and he misses. Rebound saved. First by Lynn, then by Skipper. Now back out to Lynn here as he pushes to the front court. Skipper has it. He'll think about a 3 instead. One dribble, pull up. Now back out around the perimeter we go. They're extending that 2-3 zone now. Looks a little bit like a 3-2 every now and then where they're moving shooters all around. A lot of communication between this Comet defense here. Skipper has it. Now the entry pass, high post catch and shot up. Gary Wafada gets the generous roll off the back iron, and he nails his first jumper of the ballgame, 4-0 early in favor of the Trojans. The home squad off to a hot start, as they did last night to PC, where they scored the game's first 5 points. Good aggressive defense, and the bench letting them know about it over there for DSU. A lot of energy early on here for the Trojans. And it's going to be an offensive foul as the dribble handoff went from Goodwin to his teammate, but he kind of brushed a little fake screen there, and they're calling for a blocking foul, and it's going to be an illegal screen going the other way. First turnover of the ball game goes against the visitors from Mayville. Uwafada will have the basketball now in the front court. He'll bring it up in favor to his right to Gavin Skipper. Back to the top of the key. Now swung around. Jordan Lynn wants a 3 ball. He doesn't make it. He hits the ground hard. Thought he was fouled there. Has a word for the referee. Ball coming the other way. Nice entry pass inside from the point guard Goodwin down to Town, but Town is unable to finish the layup after good pressure defense and recovery from the big man Ladding. It'll be a baseline out of bounds as the ball is knocked away by Ladding, and 23 on the shot clock. 4-0 is your game, a minute and a half in. A quicker pace than we're normally seeing from this Trojan offense in early going. We'll see if they continue that pace as the game progresses. Screen here for the point guard. Franklin now gets it back around the perimeter. Working it around to Ketchel. Ketchel dribbling, trying to break down Skipper off the dribble. Now pull up, leans the shoulder in and kicks it back out. Good defense there from Gavin Skipper. Now it's Cruz with the basketball. Picks up his dribble. 8 on the shot clock. Good possession thus far. Cruz has it back now. The extended low block. He's going to have to go up. No, he's going to pass it to Goodwin. Short jump shot on the wing. Good for Goodwin there. He gets his team off the schneid here early on a nice pass from Cruz as they didn't panic late in the shot clock there. Shot got up with 2 left, and they're able to knock down the 2-pointer. 4-2's your score here. Catching in the short corners, Gurgis Dow up with his first shot of the game. The floater is good from 6 foot out. The Northern Illinois transfer is a good sign as he was cold from the floor last night, but he's able to knock down his first jumper of the game tonight on a nice floater from the baseline. The other way, good positioning by Town on the interior, and Ladding on the recovery was fouling as he was out of position on the top side as the baseline pass came down, and Town is rewarded with 2 free throws. Good ball movement there. Town set a screen up top, then just flashed straight to the low block, and Ladding was caught on the high side and was then able to recover in time to get back in position. And in turn picks up his first personal. Good news is we have a big man on the bench, Lamar Wood, who has been shown very capable of coming in and providing sparks both on the offensive defensive side of the basketball. And he does remove his warm-up shirt. He has not checked in yet, but he can tell he's ready to rock and roll when Coach Garner lets him know when. First free throw was up and good from Town there. Number 21, first point of the game. Second one up, rolls it over the front of the rim and down. 2 for 2 from the line for the big man, and he's on the board with 2 points. A little bit of half-court pressure here. It looks like a 1-2-2. And Uwafata swings it back to Skipper. It looks like they're just trying to slow the offense down. They'll get the ball in the front court now with 22 on the shot clock. And Skipper has it. Now the ball swinging around. They're looking for Gurgis Dow in the high post. They get it to him here. Turn, quick jump shot from 14 feet. Just long off the back iron. Good-looking shot. But he faded away a little bit and was able to get away with it. And then a breakdown defensively as Goodwin beats everyone down the court. And he's rewarded with a left-hand layup. 6-6 is your ball game now, as they're coming to the front court of the Trojans with this 1-2-2 pressure off a made basket from the Comets. Very smartly trying to slow down this offense and take time off the clock are the Comets here. Flashing to the high post there. Instead, they give it to Ladding on the baseline. He'll try it from 16 feet and hit it. Nice looking touch from the baseline there. Ronnie Ladding has 4 early points as he hits the nice 16-footer. And now he's guarding on the perimeter with Town. Town looking for help here as he has it, looking for a dribble handoff, thinks better of it, and now gives it in the corner to Franklin. Franklin splits 2 defenders. Nice shovel pass over to Town. The layup's good. A little pocket pass there from Franklin to Town for 2. Back the other way, behind the back dribble. Here comes Lynn. He's got a head of steam. Kick to Gurgis down the corner. 3-ball, good. Gurgis down with all 3 of these. And the Trojans are back on top, 11-8 here in an up-and-down ball game. 4 minutes in, 16:04 and counting in the first half. Quick place here, good ball fake there from number 11, Ketchel. Swings it to the corner. Cruz wants a 3-ball. He'll hit it. So back and forth we go, 11-11 now. Under 16 to play. As Iker Cruz shows his range. The big man steps out with a nice left-handed stroke from the corner and knocks it down. Here comes the big man Ladding. Kicks it back out. Jordan Lynn thinks about a 3. Now swung around Gurgis Dow, feeling it on offense early. Let's see what he does here. He travels with it before he put the ball on the ground. He smiles as he felt like he kept the foot down. But it's the first turnover of the ball game for the Trojans. And back the other way we go. 15-37, 11-11 ball game on your Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard. Walking it to the front court comes Ketchel. He'll swing it over to Franklin off a ball screen. Franklin top of the key to Town. Posting underneath is Cruz. And fighting him with that position there is Jordan Lynn. He's a little bit undersized. Cruz has the advantage here. Catches it on the block. Turns, right shoulder, kick out. Ball fake here from Franklin. Gets his man on his heels and then misses the jump shot. That's an exciting play in this day and age. If you can get a defender to fall over, you're going to be a YouTube legend perhaps. But unable to connect on the jump shot was Franklin, as he did put Gary Uwafata on skates briefly. And quickly, a quick 3-ball from Skipper. Looked to be hit on the arm there. It was a quick 3 try from the top of the key, and he misses. And back the other way come the Comets. At the next dead ball, we'll have our first substitutions of the game. as the Comets send 3 to the scorer's table now. Dribble drive through traffic as Franklin kick out. This is Ketchel for 3. He knew it as soon as it left his hand, folks. He was turning around to go play defense, a la Steph Curry. And he got all 3 right there and gives his team their first lead of the ball game at 14-11. Some good offense shown on both sides so far. Trojans empty on their last few possessions. Let's see where they go to find a bucket here. Flashing to the high post is Dow. Catching it on the low short corner, though, is Ladding. Back to the top of the key. Dribble drive, Uafata splits the defender. Turnaround jump shot. Hard off the glass and in. The bank stayed open on a Saturday, late night. And Uafata has 4 points, 2 for 2 from the floor for him. Good start as well for the young guard, the senior. And once again, we're going to have our second offensive foul called on an illegal screen. This time it's Cruz committing the infraction. And with that, Cruz will take a seat, and we'll have a few substitutions led by Thomas Geiske, along with number 5, Winder Joseph, and big man number 50, Carl Snyder stepping in, senior, standing 6'9". He's from Fresno as well. And 2 subs countering that are Brady Van Holland and Lamar Wood, the aforementioned big man, who has provided some healthy minutes off the bench. Him and Brady Holland were crucial in last night's victory as Van Holland was able to knock down a late 3 to extend the lead to an insurmountable amount, and the Trojans came away on top. And he'll catch the ball in the high post here, turn and face, and take a jump shot right away off the bench. And there's no warm-up for Brady Van Holland as he gets nothing but nylon there and gives his team the lead back at 15-14. Back the other way, Snyder looking to set a screen for Franklin. Now the double comes into the recovery. Wood down on Snyder. Ball swung around the perimeter instead. Here it comes now. Ball fake here from Geiske, and he dribble drives, ball fake. Layup good. Nice move under control. Thomas Geiske showing a nice offensive skill set. Getting into his bag a little bit there on offense with the ball fake and the nice layup off glass. Quickly the other way, Jordan Lynn is going to be fouled on the hard penetration drive, but a little premature there, and the foul called. Foul called on Franklin, his first, team second of the first half, and we have another substitution here. This time it'll be number 2, Najee Brown Henderson, a junior guard from Windsor, Canada, and Triton College checks in for the first time, and he'll be on low wingman on this 2-3 zone. Long inbound into the backcourt for the Trojans off the baseline out of bounds, and now Van Hollen tracks it down and gets it back to the front court. Lamar Wood in the high post now. Van Hollen to the corner. Wood jumps down into the interior. Quick 3 ball from Skipper, way off here, barely grazes iron. And boy, that looks like the Gavin Skipper of the first half last night. Let's see if he can turn it around here after his first 2 attempts go awry here to start the first half. Missed his first 6 from long range last night, only to hit his next 5. So it's a little bit feast or famine in the last 4 quarters here, 4 halves, I suppose, for Gavin Skipper. And the other way here, leading 16-15, come the Comets. 12:58 and counting. Quick 3 ball from Franklin. He hit it. Boy, that was a good-looking shot there from Latrell Franklin. Nothing but nylon for that young man. He may only be 5'8", but he shot that ball high in the air, and it came down without touching the rim for 3 points. Largest lead of the game so far for the Comets, 19-15. Van Hollen looking for help, gets it from Wood in the extended short corner. He'll try an 18-foot jump shot. He'll hit it. Some good offense from both sides here so far as everybody's knocking down jump shots. 19-17. Quickly the other way comes Joseph now. He'll hand off to Snyder. Quickly over to Franklin. Thinks about another 3. Now splits a defender and gets hung up in the air. Kick out to Geiske. Geiske another ball fake there. Now let's see what he can do. Dribbles in, loses it, turns it over, and here comes Van Hollen with a head of steam to the front court. Pulls it up on the perimeter. Now they'll set their offense. Good cut by Jordan Lynn to the high post. Layup no good as he split 2 defenders. Left it just short off the iron. And quickly the other way comes the point guard Franklin. Now to Joseph. Dribble drive. Windsor Joseph. Left hand no good, but he's fouled and goes flying out of bounds. He'll earn a trip to the charity stripe. Foul going to be called here on Lamar Wood. His first, team second of the first half. So it'll be 2 free throws here for the junior, Winder Joseph from West Palm Beach, Florida. Probably a little warmer there than here these days. But he's here in the warmth of DSU Memorial Gymnasium, ready to shoot his first free throw of the night. First one up, first one good for Winder Joseph. Another substitution here as Ketchel will check back in. This time he'll give Franklin his first breather of the ball game. Good minutes there from the point guard Franklin, able to knock down a 3 ball and was really the catalyst on the offense in the early going. As we're 8 minutes into this one, folks, high-scoring affair. Buckle your seatbelts here as it's 20-17. Make it 21-17 after the second free throw, and they'll set their little half-court trapping defense here, looking to slow down this DSU offense, making them throw the ball side to side as they bring the ball into the front court, and then they settle back into their 2-3 zone. Van Hollen in the high post. That seems to be where they want to go with the basketball. Let's see what they can do here. Lynn has it, now gives it to Wood, the extended short corner. He already hit one from over there. He'll try a second jumper. This one rims out as he's unable to connect on his first 2 attempts from the floor. Coming back the other way now, here come the Comets. It'll be Geiske with the left-hand dribble drive on Van Hollen. Spins over to his left shoulder, now tosses it away. Got caught in the air, and it's a turnover. Here come the Trojans with numbers. Van Hollen pulls up at the elbow, dishes into Wood. Wood going to work, now back over to Lynn. Lynn thinks about a 3, now dribble drive floater in the key. Good! Jordan Lynn with a little Coda floater, if you will, a la Ed Coda back in the UNC Chapel Hill days. And Jordan Lynn on the board with his first 2 points of the ball game. Back the other way and a quick miss. Carl Snyder wanted a 3 ball. The big man stepped out, unable to hit those that rimmed out. Jordan Lynn pushing it forward in the front court here. This 2-3 zone being abused by this Trojan offense in the early going. 19 early points for the Trojans, who only average about 64 a game. Lamar Wood going to work. Good defense from Snyder, though, and he tosses it out wildly to Van Hollen. Only 10 on the shot clock. Here comes Skipper over to Uafata. He can create off the dribble. Let's see what he can do. Mayville State bench showing some life. Step back 3 ball, nothing but net. Gare Uafata 3 for 3 in the early going with 7 points. That was an NBA-style step-back 3-pointer. And the Trojans back on top here, 22-21. And a big hustle play by Holland. Oh, and it goes awry. Skipper saved it out of bounds as Uafata threw it up in the air. But back to the Comets. Now 13 on the shot clock. Dribble drive, kick out. Geiske. Before on the kick out, it was a foul called on a block. Jordan Lynn tried to step in to take a charge. And he's going to be flagged for his first personal, team third of the early going. 10-12 to play. 3 more subs for the Comets. They've been subbing regularly. Here in the early going is Cruz, Goodwin, and Town will check back in. The starting center also checking in, giving Snyder a breather on the bench. Baseline out of bounds, 20 on the shot clock, 10-12 on the game clock, 22-21 is your score. DSU on top by the slimmest of margins. Quick hitter off the out of bounds play, almost a 3 ball, but instead good closeout by the Trojans. And back comes up top of the key, breaking him down. Ketchel showing a nice dribble drive with the right hand, and Skipper was beat. And he was beat off the dribble, and he hand-checked him there. So hand-checking foul, Gavin Skipper, his first, team 4th of the first half. 10:03 to play first half. And we'll have a substitution here as Gurgis Dow will check back in, and he'll give Gary Uafata a breather. Uafata with a great 10 minutes of play. 7 points for that young man on 3 of 3 shooting, including the last 3-pointer we just talked about. So shot clock resets to 20 after the foul, and the quick hitter inbounds comes to Winder Joseph. Passing around the perimeter now, looking to penetrate. Ketchel again, breaking down Skipper. Kick out to Cruz, second 3 ball from the corner. This one rattles all around the rim and in. Iker Cruz with 2 3 balls early from the same spot. He has 6 early points, and it's a 2-point lead now for his team. Here comes Jordan Lynn off the dribble. A little bit of trouble on the baseline as he picked up his dribble and throws it away. Back the other way with numbers comes Ketchel. Bounce pass over to Joseph, able to lay it in. Tough catch by Joseph, and he lays it home. 26-22 now. Good flurry there for the Comets to take the lead back to to a 2-possession ball game. Looking for the high post now. Lamar will bounce out of there. Back to the low block. Around the perimeter, Van Hollen wants in the high post. Can't get it to him. Jordan Lynn swinging it now to him. Now dribble drive as Van Hollen passes one defender. Now skip pass out. Taken away. Terrible pass there. And then going the other way is Kieran Goodwin. And it's a 7-point game. And after that, it's going to be a quick 30-second timeout called by the Comets. The Comets took the timeout there. And we're going to step aside for a quick 30-second break and be right back with more coverage of DSU basketball on KJAM 103.1.
Untamed. It's the honest, hard-working, all-grit lifestyle of the farmer. The strength of a seed that doesn't bow down to the endless trials of Mother Nature. And at Mustang Seeds, it's the family values that have been upheld for over 55 years. It's untamed. It's Mustang Seeds. Contact Casey Garrels at 605-480-1566 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
And we're back here. KJAM 103.1's coverage of Dakota State University basketball. We got an intense men's basketball matchup happening right now, folks. We are at the 9:04 mark of the first half, and the score stands Mayville State 28, Dakota State 22. It's been an up and down pace thus far. Has gotten this announcer a little bit out of breath himself. Can only imagine how the players are feeling out there. And as they take the floor after that 30-second timeout that actually extended out into a full timeout, it'll be Dakota State basketball on the baseline. 9:04 to play in the first half here, and it's going to be Brady Van Holland, Jordan Lynn, Gavin Skipper, Ronnie Ladding, and Gurgis Dow on the floor for the Trojans. They'll inbound against this token pressure here from Mayville State. Use the pressure. I like this. They're trying to slow down the offensive tempo from the Trojans, just extending their guards up a bit. And then as they cross half court, they drop back in to their traditional 2-3 zone with their white uniforms and blue trim, looking a lot like the Kentucky Wildcats of old. And here comes the Trojans here. Skipper has it. He's been cold so far. The normal sharpshooter for the Trojans hasn't been able to get hot. But who has been hot? Brady Van Holland. He's 2 for 2 off the bench, providing a nice spark there with 2 mid-range jump shots, and he cuts the deficit to 4 as Gavin Skipper picks up his second personal. He's unhappy with it, but he did hand check there as he's been the target of some dribble drives. They seem to think they can get a step on that young man, and they're using that to create penetration, and they will create a substitution as well as Skipper will take a seat with his 2 early fouls. We'll see how that plays a factor. It gets Gary Wafata back in the game, who's 3 for 3 to start, so you're not losing anything on offense early on. Losing offense here, though, after the miss, as Franklin tried a three-pointer as he's back in the ball game after a brief stint on the bench. And here come the Trojans. They're down 4 with a chance to cut into that deficit here with the basketball. Flashing to the high post and getting it is Gurgis Dow. Attacking Cruz on the interior, turns to his right hand, leaves it short. Fight for the rebound, controlled by Franklin. And he comes into the front court, spins, dribbles, and then is fouled by Jordan Lynn. Jordan Lynn got away with a trip as Franklin went flying, did a somersault, regained possession of the basketball. Then Lynn, for no reason at all, in my opinion, tied him up there and called for the foul. He'll have to take a seat on the bench with his second foul. So 2 starting guards for the Trojans with 2 fouls as we still have 8:09 to play in the first half. Let's keep an eye on how that plays out as Lynn and Skipper had double-digit points last evening against Presentation. Cole Brune checking in for Lynn for his first action of the ball game. Ronnie Ladding, good hedge off of the screen there. Keeps the ball out of Ketchell's hands. Now the entry pass goes into Town. Town, tough shot on the interior, and the rebound is gathered by Dow. He wants to force the pace here. The 3-year starter from Northern Illinois, transferred in this year, needs some help now as he picked up his dribble, and he gets it from Cole Brune. Now they'll swing the ball around the perimeter here. Let's see if they can get a high percentage shot. Van Hollen's open in the high post. He just hit one from there. Let's see if he can hit another one. It rattles around the rim and out. Just low off the glass there. Unable to finish. That jump shot is Van Hollen. Back the other way. 28-24 your score. 7:27 counting on the Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard. And an aggressive move in the paint is Town, and he's rewarded with the foul. He couldn't finish the dunk as he was contested on the play by Ronnie Ladding. But once again, folks, it's going to be the second personal, this time on Ronnie Ladding, and he's going to have to take a seat as well after this first free throw in favor of Lamar Wood. So 3 starters now with 2 personal fouls, and we still have 7.5 minutes left in this first half. Also, that's the 7th team foul for the Trojans, as the first free throw was good from Town. So it'll be bonus time for the rest of the way of the first half for this Comet offense. Checking into the ball game here is Geiske, checking back in wearing the number 23 in favor of Cruz. And also checking in again to the game is number 2, Najee Brown Henderson. Second action coming off the bench for him as well. Second free throw up and good for Town as he connects for a pair at the line and is rewarded with a breather on the bench in favor of Carl Snyder, who will step back in, the big man in the middle. Already has his shirt untucked as he does not seem to like that thing to stay in his waistband. A little bit of pressure here and quickly coming the other way is the Trojans offense. They'll swing the ball back and forth. Now it's in Uafata's hands. 2-3 zone here as Brune has it. Now back out to Uafata. Looking. Now Gurgis Dow catches it. Short corner, jump shot short. Nothing there as he hits the bottom of the net and no rim at all. And back the other way comes Ketchell. Ketchell, quick 3-ball try here off the rim. Dow there for the rebound, and he'll push it himself up the court. Skip pass ahead. Van Hollen's open for a second. Thinks better of it, and they'll reset the offensive set here. And here's Cole Brune with the basketball now. Over to Dow. Dow down to Van Hollen. Van Hollen has it. And now the jump shot from Lamar Wood. He hit his first jump shot of the game. I don't think you want your 6'6" big man settling for that all game, though, folks, as he misses from 17 feet with about 15 left on the shot clock. And here come the Comets. A little bit of a lull in the scoring here. as they come forward in a 30-24 ball game. It's Henderson throwing the ball away, taken away by Uafata and controlled by Bruin. Back to Uafata. Now in the front court, Van Holland. He'd been hot. I thought he was going to pull it there. He size better of it, and they'll be patient and wait for a good look. Bruin around the perimeter they go, looking for the entry. There's the high post. Lamar Lud puts it on the ground here, turns to the left shoulder, finishes, and one for Lamar Wood. The big man showing some handles and a nice touch on the interior with the little 8-foot floater, able to knock it down and have a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. Good finish there for Lamar Wood. He's been hot in recent games. Let's see if this gets him ignited and gets him rolling here in this one. Puts it home. Free throw coming for Lamar Wood. Free throw's been a problem this year for the Trojans, but Wood knocks that one down. So a nice three-point play, and he trims the deficit in half. 30-27 your score. Dakota State down by 3, under 6 to play in the first half. Franklin off the dribble, and there's going to be another offensive foul called on an illegal screen. That's the third illegal screen called against the Comets this half. And you got to think that that's been a big part of their success in games past, is the referee's not calling that. But it is called this time for the third time, and the Trojans will have the basketball and a chance to cut the deficit to 1 or perhaps tie the basketball game with a three-pointer. With the basketball here is their leading scorer on the night, Uafata. He'll bring the ball into the front court. Cole Bruin now has it. He'll swing the ball around. Uafata directing traffic here as they look for that high post entry pass to get the defense turned and moving. Zone defense, guys are shifting. Here comes Van Hollen flashing the high post instead. It's Uafata on the drive. Layup good. Gare Uafata with a burst of speed gets past the defense and into the lane with a right-hand layup and finish. It's a 30-29 ball game. It's a game of runs so far. Trojans on a 5-0 run right now. What kind of answer the Comets had? They've been using a lot of high ball screen action and then floating to the paint as the big man. Now the kick out. Henderson, 3-ball, no good. Good closeout by Gurgis Dow, forcing the miss. And the rebound coming out to the Trojans. They'll slow the pace here and look for the entry pass to the high post. It comes to Gurgis Dow. He's got Lamar Wood on the low post. He wants to go one-on-one. Kicks it back out, though. They still have plenty of time on the shot clock here, and Van Hollen looks to penetrate. Now kicks back out. Lamar Wood thinks about a 3-ball, thinks better of it. And now Gurgis Dow with the ball on the baseline, going to have to create. 6 on the shot clock. Ball ripped away on the dribble drive. He looked like he get hit in the face there by somebody. Ball knocked away, though. No foul called. Almost knocked out of bounds there on a careless error was Franklin. Retains possession, gives it to Henderson. Henderson backdoor cut by Geiske. A lot of contact on the interior. No foul call. Good defense by the Trojans underneath. And back they come here with a chance to take the lead here. Down 1 point with 4:22 to play in a clean first half thus far. Gurgis Dow with it, top of the key. Ball knocked out of his hands, and he thinks he was hit in the face there as he stays on the ground. Franklin will try a 3-ball on the other end. No good. Fight for the rebound controlled by Gare Uafata, and back he comes. Gurgis Dow back into the play too. Looks to be okay, and he'll finish the layup here. And now it's a 31-30 ball game. Trojans on top, 7-0 run. Has them back on top after a recent 6-point deficit. Ketchel directing the offense over to Franklin now. Posting on the interior is Geiske. They can't get him the ball, though. And now they'll swing it around the perimeter to Henderson. Brown Henderson gives way to Ketchel. Ketchel been using the dribble a lot tonight. Let's see if he can take Gurgis Dow off the dribble. Left hand gives it up. Now Geiske wants to dribble drive. Falling down on the play, Gurgis Dow, and he's called for the blocking foul. And if you're a coach there, you might want to just keep moving his feet. Got called for that block around 15 feet away from the basket at the elbow. If he kept the feet moving, I think he had position there. And after that foul, we're going to have a line change here for Mayville State. It'll be 4 guys entering now and 1 entering for the shooter after he takes these 2 free throws. Entering in, Paul McSteeves for his first action from Williston, North Dakota. Also checking into the ball game is Iker Cruz. And also Xavier Town. First free throw is up and good there from Geiske. And now a tie ball game at 31-all. Also back in the game for the second time tonight is Winder Joseph wearing number 5. And there's one more waiting to check in if this free throw is good. It is good. And checking back into the game, the starting guard, number 4, Kieran Goodwin. So the seesaw battle continues here, folks. 32-31 your score, 3:36 to go in the first half here from DSU Memorial Fieldhouse. Last home regular season basketball game for the Trojans this year as they look to battle it out for sole possession of first place in conference play right now. Down 1 with the basketball is Cole Bruin. Now Lamar Wood steps out, long jump shot, no good there. Fight for the rebound, and fouled on the play is Gurgis Dow as he went sky high for that rebound, got undercut, and is rewarded and regains possession for the Trojans. Only the 6th foul there, though, so next foul would be putting the Trojans in the bonus, but this time it'll be a baseline out of bounds, and the shot clock reset to 20. Lamar Wood has it off the inbounds, hands it back to Uafata here. Setting up their zone offense, which has been a lot of high-low action with the high post and low post guys. Swinging around the perimeter is Uafata and Van Holland. Let's see if they can do something with 6 on the shot clock. Uafata looking to penetrate, kicks out Van Holland, ball fake, 3-pointers up, no good, rebound, nothing there. An outlet is knocked off the back there of Goodwin, back to Cruz's hands, and now he will get the ball to Joseph. Joseph dribble handoff back to Goodwin, the lefty with the right-hand dribble here. Good ball moving quickly around the perimeter. Now penetrating his Cruz and looking for help. Ball knocked away. Uafata had a hand on it. And now the other way, it could be a backcourt violation. Instead, we're going to have a timeout called by the Comets. 30-second timeout. So we'll take a brief break and be right back with more coverage of DSU basketball on KJAM 103.1.
Madison Discount Liquor has all your beverage needs. Pull up to their drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. Madison Discount Liquor has a large beer and liquor selection, as well as snacks, pop, wine, and gas pumps to top off your tank. Open every morning at 5 a.m. Make sure to like Madison Discount Liquor on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
And we're back here with more coverage of DSU men's basketball. They're in a tight battle here with the conference leader, Mayville State. It's 32-31 in favor of the Comets, and Comets basketball here as we have 2.5 minutes left to play, 2:36 to be exact. And the basketball goes to Mayville. And there's music still playing, but they're going to play through it here. And here comes Gurgis Dow with the basketball after the turnover, and it's knocked out of his hands. And they'll retain possession, does Dakota State. It looks like the official scores table forgot about the music playing during the timeout, and we had a little concert going on there on that possession and helped the Trojans get a stop. So credit that defensive stop to the scores table here. And here we go again. Gurgis Dow could have pulled up for the free throw line jump shot. Instead, takes one too many dribbles and traveled with it after he picked up the dribble. His 2nd turnover personally. Team's 4th turnover, I believe, of the first half. Make it their 5th turnover of the first half. And back the other way, first substitution now as Franklin will check back in. The quick point guard coming back in, giving Paul McSteeves a break. And here comes Winder Joseph running the offense now. Over to Franklin, trying to post now. Deep entry pass and quick kick out from Cruz out to Goodwin. 3-ball, no good. Skying for the rebound. Gari Uafata. Boy, that young man has one of the highest vertical leaps I have ever seen, folks. I've been told it's as high as a 42-inch vertical. Gari Uafata, only 6'2", but my goodness, he can get up in the air. Now with the basketball in the front court, here are the Trojans. Let's see if they can come away with a good shot here. And Uafata thought about it instead. Gurgis Dow, nice quick pass to Wood on the interior. Wood can't finish, though, as his bank shot goes awry, and out with it is Franklin. Backdoor kick out now. Winder Joseph wants a quick 3-ball in transition, and he got it. Good 2-man action there. Franklin to Joseph for 3. And it's a 4-point game now. 127 and counting here. 35-31 in favor of the Comets. The leaders of the North Star at 7-3 versus the 6-4 record of the Trojans here at home. And going the other way. Nope, we're going to get a blocking foul. Could have been gone the other way, as it was a block charge foul. Hands on his tips over there is the head coach from the Comets, looking a little mystified. However, the call goes, and earning a trip to the foul line for a 1-and-1 is Brady Van Holland. Brady Van Holland has a little bit of a spark off the bench. She's got 4 points on 2 jump shots in the lane. And now we're going to have a conference from the officials here. I don't know if it's a clock violation or what. It is the 7th team foul. They are unsure who the foul was on, is what it looks like. And now it's going to be called on number 5. That is number 5, Winder Joseph, collecting the personal. It's never something you want to be questioned on as an official, because it's going to make you have to backtrack in the memory banks. And with that, we're going to have a quick substitution. And Winder's going to check out in favor of Ketchel. I like this game from John Ketchel, the guard, senior from California. Has some nice handles. Has also hit one from deep range as well. First free throw up here from Van Hollen is good. He knocks down the front end of the 1-and-1. It's a good sign for Van Hollen as he missed a few free throws last night, so good to see him hit his first attempt of the night. Good to see the Trojans being a little more efficient with their charity stripe attempts. Second one up here for Van Hollen. Second one is good as well. And the lead is cut in half now. It's 35-33 on the official game score here. Check that, 35-32. I'm off by a point, folks. My apologies there. 1:17 to play, or excuse me, 1:06 to play after the turnover. Trojans get the basketball back. Let's see if they can do something with it. And with that, we have a stoppage in action here. I think we're going to have, like I said, I'm pretty sure it should be 35-33, and it is now on the official scores clock. Okay, folks, sanity is in check over here on the scores booth, as it is 35-33 in favor of the Comets. Trojan basketball right at the 1 minute mark left in this first half of entertaining North Star Athletic Association action. Gary Uafata will run the offense. He's played the majority of this first half as Jordan Lynn, Ronnie Ladding, and Gavin Skipper all sidelined on the bench with 2 personal fouls. And here it is. They tried a lob play there, but it was good defense, and now stuck in the lane is Gary Uafata. Gets it out to Van Hollen. Van Hollen looking to create off the dribble. Cuts into a slew of defenders, but able to stop on a dime, spin, turn, and hit. Brady Van Hollen with 8 points here in the first half. A nice spark off the bench for this Trojan offense. Let's see if they can get a stop now as it's a tie ball game here. 35 all, 22 seconds on the game clock, 17 on the shot clock. Ketchel running the offense here, man-to-man defense. A little bit of noise coming from the fans here at DSU Memorial Fieldhouse. Franklin, nice pass to the interior. Layup no good, follow no good. Offensive rebound, Geiske goes up again, blocked away by Wood, and Wood comes out of the pile with the basketball, and he's knocked away and fouled. Good action there, Lamar Wood. Young man, way to play with some energy. And get your team the basketball back and earn yourself a trip to the charity stripe. It's going to be a 1-and-1 for Lamar Wood with 2.2 on the game clock here in the first half. A big stop there as the Trojans have come back from a 4-point deficit in the last 2.5 minutes to tie this one up with 2 seconds left in the first half. And Lamar Wood, with his front end of a 1-and-1, has a chance to give the Trojans a lead potentially at the break. Here he is as he receives the ball from the referee. Let's see what he can do with this first one. Spins it in his hands, likes it. And it's up, and it's good. Lamar Wood, 1 for 1 from the free throw line here. And let's see if he can knock down a pair here. 2.2 on the game clock. Shot clock obviously turned off as Lamar Wood has his 6th point of this first half. Second free throw up for Wood. This one also good here. 2 seconds on the clock. Let's see what Franklin can do. He lets it go out of bounds. So the Trojans will get another possession with 1.5 on the clock. It should be 2.2, though, because nobody touched the basketball, and I believe we're going to get a reset here of the game clock. So it'll be a baseline out-of-bounds play for the Trojans. And we have a little bit of discrepancy in the game clock as he thought it wasn't touched. If it was touched, time has to come off. It was not touched. It should be a baseline out of bounds for the Trojans with 2.2 on the clock. And we're going to talk things over here are the referees. They're going to say there was a brief touch of the basketball, and it would be a sideline out of bounds with 1.5 left on the clock. Sideline out of bounds. Let's see if the Trojans can get a decent look at it here. They're up 37-35. This will be a heck of a way to end the first half. It'll be Uafata trying a three-pointer at the buzzer. No, just long. It was a good effort there. A good-looking shot from Uafata. And a good closing to the first half. A 9-0 run for your Trojans. And they close this first half out, leading the first-place Comets by a count of 37-35. We're going to step aside for a 4-minute breather. And when we come back, we'll have your halftime stats and get you ready for an exciting conclusion to this ball game. We'll be back with more coverage in 4 minutes from KJAM 103.1.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Great Western Bank is your local hometown bank and the nation's 8th largest ag lender. We offer sophisticated services from investments to cash management and the financial power for specialized lending without limits. Our focus on relationships means we get to know our customers and businesses. Great Western Bank provides our customers with the right financial tools and products for success, so you can be greater with Great Western Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Heartland Consumers Power District would like to wish the Dakota State Trojans good luck this season. This is Casey Crabtree, Heartland's Director of Economic Development. I'm excited to work with businesses here in Madison to help them grow and thrive. If you're looking to expand your business or in need of low-interest financing, give me a call at 256-6536. Heartland is proud to deliver reliable energy and services to the city of Madison. We believe in the power of forward thinking and want to be your trusted community partner and leader in our industry. Good luck, Trojans.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Your old snowblower is starting to spit and sputter? If you finally had enough, Lake County International has just received another shipment of walk-behind snowblowers. These Cub Cadet walk-behind X-Series snowblowers have a powerful set of features to get you through the worst that South Dakota winters can throw at us. We also have some lawn tractors with mounted 3-stage snowblowers to make quick work of those snow piles. Remember, we deliver your new snowblower and have all the Cub Cadet parts and service you'll need. Call Lake County International today.
Untamed. It's the honest, hard-working, all-grit lifestyle of the farmer. The strength of a seed that doesn't bow down to the endless trials of Mother Nature. And at Mustang Seeds, it's the family values that have been upheld for over 55 years. It's untamed. It's Mustang Seeds. Contact Casey Garrels at 605-480-1566 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
Madison Discount Liquor has all your beverage needs. Pull up to their drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. Madison Discount Liquor has a large beer and liquor selection, as well as snacks, pop, wine, and gas pumps to top off your tank. Open every morning at 5 a.m. Make sure to like Madison Discount Liquor on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Great Western Bank is your local hometown bank and the nation's 8th largest ag lender. We offer sophisticated services from investments to cash management and the financial power for specialized lending without limits. Our focus on relationships means we get to know our customers and businesses. Great Western Bank provides our customers with the right financial tools and products for success, so you can be greater with Great Western Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And we're back here live from DSU Memorial Fieldhouse. This is Kramer Sneed calling all the action for you. And we got an exciting one here, folks. A good matchup between two North Star foes in Mayville State and your host, the DSU Trojans. And it's your Trojans on top by 2 points at the break, a score of 37-35. They finished that first half in style with a flurry of buckets, led in part mainly by Brady Van Hollen off the bench, who has poured in 8 points. He's their second leading scorer, only trailing Gary Wafata, who leads the way with 9 points. Some balanced scoring overall for the Trojans, as they also have two players with 7 points apiece in Gurgis Dow and Lamar Wood. And a little bit of foul trouble for your Trojans. Let Van Hollen and Wood play a lot of minutes in that first half, as Gavin Skipper, Jordan Lynn, and Ronnie Ladding, the big man in the middle, all picked up 2 personal fouls in that first half. And in that first half, the Trojans did a nice job shooting the basketball, 52% from the field. If they can continue to shoot at that clip, you got to think they're going to be in the middle of this one as we go towards the second half of action. For Mayville State, they also had some balanced scoring on their end. 3 players with 6 points, 1 with 7 points in the first half. Leading scorer going away off the bench is Winder Joseph, wearing number 5, poured in 7 points on 2 of 2 shooting, made 2 free throws as well. And also with 6 points, 3 different players, Kieran Goodwin, Xavier Town, and Iker Cruz. Cruz hitting 2 3-pointers from the corner. Big man with a nice-looking left-handed stroke in only 7 minutes of action. They only shot 44% from the field, but they were able to connect on 5 triples. And with that 5 for 12 from three-point range, that kind of makes the difference and keeps them in this ballgame, along with their 8 for 8 from the foul line. Trojans also a perfect 5 for 5 from the foul line, but only made 2 out of 7 from beyond the arc. They did win the turnover battle in the first half, as the Trojans only turned it over 6 times in comparison to the Comets' 9 giveaways. So whoever can win the turnover battle and continue to shoot well from their offensive side of the basketball will most likely come out on top in this one, as it looks to come right down to the wire. As we told you at the outset, the Trojans, if they were to win this ballgame, would be in a tie for first place with this Mayville State team, who comes in the lone team with a 7-3 record in conference, as there are 4 other teams, 3 teams besides the Trojans, that are tied in second place with a 6-4 conference mark. The Trojans seem to be kind of hitting their stride here in this last week, as they've won 2 in a row. A win over Waldorf going away 90-51 last Saturday, followed by a convincing 10-point victory right here in this building here last night against Presentation by a count of 85-75. They also lead this one by a count of 37-35 as we're at the halftime break. And we're going to step aside for a 6-minute break. And when we come back, we'll have the lineups and be ready to get rolling here in the second half with more DSU basketball action right here on KJAM 103.1. We'll be right back.
Heartland Consumers Power District would like to wish the Dakota State Trojans good luck this season. This is Casey Crabtree, Heartland's Director of Economic Development. I'm excited to work with businesses here in Madison to help them grow and thrive. If you're looking to expand your business or in need of low-interest financing, give me a call at 256-6536. Heartland is proud to deliver reliable energy and...
Hey, Kramer, how long a break did you want? I was talking to Carl, didn't hear you.
Your old snowblower starting to spit and sputter? If you finally had enough, Lake County International has just received another shipment of walk-behind snowblowers. These Cub Cadet walk-behind X-Series snowblowers have a powerful set of features to get you through the worst that South Dakota winters can throw at us. We also have some lawn tractors with mounted 3-stage snowblowers to make quick work of those snow piles. Remember, we deliver your new snowblower and have all the Cub Cadet parts and service you'll need. Call Lake County International today.
Untamed. It's the honest, hard-working, all-grit lifestyle of the farmer. The strength of a seed that doesn't bow down to the endless trials of Mother Nature. And at Mustang Seeds, it's the family values that have been upheld for over 55 years. It's untamed. It's Mustang Seeds. Contact Casey Garrels at 605-480-1566 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
Madison Discount Liquor has all your beverage needs. Pull up to their drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. Madison Discount Liquor has a large beer and liquor selection, as well as snacks, pop, wine, and gas pumps to top off your tank. Open every morning at 5 a.m. Make sure to like Madison Discount Liquor on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Great Western Bank is your local hometown bank and the nation's 8th largest ag lender. We offer sophisticated services from investments to cash management and the financial power for specialized lending without limits. Our focus on relationships means we get to know our customers and businesses. Great Western Bank provides our customers with the right financial tools and products for success, so you can be greater with Great Western Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Heartland Consumers Power District would like to wish the Dakota State Children.
Hey, Kramer, you there? Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me? Sorry. Sorry.
How long a break did you want on this when I was talking to Carl and I didn't catch it?
I said like 6 minutes. So you give me like two and a half more or so. I appreciate it.
You cracked up a little bit. I still didn't hear you.
Like 2.5 more minutes, if that's okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks a lot, man.
Protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As-Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Your old snowblower is starting to spit and sputter? If you finally had enough, Lake County International has just received another shipment of walk-behind snowblowers. These Cub Cadet walk-behind X-Series snowblowers have a powerful set of features to get you through the worst that South Dakota winters can throw at us. We also have some lawn tractors with mounted 3-stage snowblowers to make quick work of their snow piles. Remember, we deliver your new snowblower and have all the Cub Cadet parts and service you'll need. Call Lake County International today.
Untamed. It's the honest, hard-working, all-grit lifestyle of the farmer. The strength of a seed that doesn't bow down to the endless trials of Mother Nature. And at Mustang Seeds, it's the family values that have been upheld for over 55 years. It's untamed. It's Mustang Seeds. Contact Casey Garrels at 605-480-1566 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
Madison Discount Liquor has all your beverage needs. Pull up to their drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. Madison Discount Liquor has a large beer and liquor selection, as well as snacks, pop, wine, and gas pumps to top off your tank. Open every morning at 5 a.m. Make sure to like Madison Discount Liquor on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Great Western Bank is your local hometown bank and the nation's 8th largest ag lender. We offer sophisticated services from investments to cash management and the financial power for specialized lending without limits. Our focus on relationships means we get to know our customers and businesses. Great Western Bank provides our customers with the right financial tools and products for success, so you can be greater with Great Western Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to KJ 1031's coverage of Dakota State University basketball. Kramer Snead alongside you this evening, bringing you all the action. And boy, do we have a lot of it tonight, as your DSU women are able to walk away with a convincing victory in the opener tonight to extend their win streak to 15 games. And your men are involved in a tight one here, folks, with a 2-point lead at the half, 37-35. And boy, we just got the updated standings from the North Star, and this game has crazy implications now, as Bellevue, Viterbo, and Valley City were all able to walk away with victories tonight. So what that means is we have 3 teams with 7-4 records currently in second place due to Mayville State's 7-3 record as they came into this one. If Dakota State were able to upset Mayville tonight right here at home, they would create a 5-way tie for first place in the North Star Athletic Association men's basketball standings. That's got to be almost unprecedented at this point, but it's 2021. We just had 2020. What else could happen, too? So Dakota State, in order to keep pace in the North Star, really needs to find a way to walk away with a victory in this one tonight, and we'll see if they can do that here in about 30 seconds as both teams are finishing their warm-ups and are about ready, set to go in the second half. It'll be Mayville State basketball to start the second half when they come out after this little break here. And we'll see as both teams are getting last-second instructions from their coaches. And Mayville State walking onto the court, ready to take the floor in the second half. They'll start on the court. Franklin, Goodwin, Ketchel, Town, and Cruz as their starters, the same as they had in the first half. You got to imagine the Trojans will do likewise. Gurgis Dow, Gavin Skipper, Jordan Lynn, Ronnie Ladding, and Gare Uafada, the leading scorer for the Trojans tonight with 9 points, leading scorer in the game as well with those 9 points thus far this evening. Trojans talking things over with Coach Gary Garner on the near sideline here, and they're about ready to get set here. It'll be Mayville State going right to left on your radio dial as they're ready for their sideline out of bounds play here. It'll be interesting to see who gets off to a hotter start, who made the better second halftime adjustments for the second half. Skipper, Ladding, and Lynn, all with 2 personal fouls, could play a factor as well early in this second half. It's going to be a handoff here as Town contributes at the top of the key. Gives the ball to the corner. Ketchel looking to drive baseline. Got a step on Dow. Dow knocks it away right in the hands of Goodwin. And just like that, Goodwin is fouled on the play. And there it is. Gavin Skipper picks up his 3rd personal on the first possession of the second half, much to his chagrin. The local product out of Sioux Falls looked to give a little shove there to Goodwin. It was just enough to draw the referee's attention and earn Goodwin a trip to the charity light. Goodwin, the southpaw, steps into the line here. First free throws of the second half. First one up. This one looks good, and it is good. So 37-36 is the score now. 3 personals on Gavin Skipper could play a factor. The sharpshooter for the Trojans was instrumental in last night's win against Presentation with 5 second half 3-pointers. And a little wardrobe malfunction, if you will, there as they're talking things over. Gurgis Dow, the nearest referee. Second free throw up and good, though, after that brief break. And here they go with their token defense here as Franklin will apply some pressure. Just make the defense pass the ball over them. Oh, now they're going to jump and foul Gavin Skipper. That's interesting, folks. Didn't see that at all in the first half. But instead of that soft zone off of the token defensive pressure, they do an aggressive trap right as the ball is crossed half court. And Skipper got bailed out there with a foul called on number 11. That's Ketchel's first, team first of the second half. They'll set up in their zone defense now, and Gurgis Dow's in the high post. They've worked a lot of high-low action here. Short corner with Ronnie Ladding there. Now back around the perimeter. Uafada, leading scorer with this team right now with 9. Looking to penetrate. Kick out. Skipper, open look at 3. This one's up, a little bit long. Rebound controlled on the offensive end by Gurgis Dow. Nice fight for the rebound. And now Jordan Lynn will try a teardrop in the lane. This one just goes long off the back iron and ripped down and away by Town and Mayville State. Pushing the issue on offense now is Ketchel with a dribble handoff, and now the ball swung back and forth around the perimeter. Quick 3 ball from the corner, though. Ketchel, he hit 1 in the first half. He hits another one here. That's his second triple of the ball game. And John Ketchel all of a sudden doubles his point total of the evening, now up to 6. And that's 5 players on their team now with at least 6 points. Good balance scoring on both ends tonight. 40-37 your score. First 5 points in the second half go by the way of the Comets. All right, let's see if the Trojans can answer. Uafada penetrating, baseline drive. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover, and not the start if you're Gary Garner and that Trojan bench that you wanted in the second half of your last home regular season basketball game. Let's see if they can find some energy and turn the momentum around as they were slow to get back on defense, talking things over. And instead, it's a quick trigger by Goodwin, but it's missed. The Trojans got away with that one as they were talking to each other instead of getting back and guarding somebody. That's a colossal error, but they got away with it. Gurgis Dow now on the dribble drive, creating contact, and he's going to go to the line after Cruz bodied him pretty hard as he went up for the layup. Gurgis Dow working hard there, the offensive player for the Trojans. Transferred from Northern Illinois earlier this year, became academically eligible after the first semester break, and has been appearing in all 5 of the contests since that break. Let's see what he can do with these 2 free throws here. 18:15 to go, second half. We're glad to have you along with us here for this North Star action right here from DSU Memorial Fieldhouse. First free throw up and good for Gurgis Dow. Now we have our first substitution of the second half. Leading scorer off the bench, Winder Joseph checking in for the first time here in the second half, as Gurgis Dow now has the basketball ready to go again as Ketchel checks out for a brief break. 2 for 2 from the line for Dow, and we still have not had anyone miss a free throw in the contest this evening. Both teams perfect from the line. And now we have a 1-point ball game as penetrating and now kicking to Goodwin is Franklin. Bad pass from Goodwin out to Joseph, but he controls it at the top of the key and trying to break down Skipper off the dribble. Ball knocked away and into the first row of the bleachers by Gary Uafada. Some active hands on defense from Uafada, and we have 13 on the shot clock and a sideline out of bounds. Going to be taken out by Franklin. Latrell Franklin with the basketball, now into his big man Town. Dribble back, hand off to Franklin. Good hedge there defensively by Ronnie Ladding, now fighting for position on the interior. Franklin into the lane, kick out. Cruz, he's already hit 2 threes. Can he hit another one? He can. It's going to be a long 2. Foot was on the line, long 2 for Iker Cruz. 8 points on the inning for him, 2 for 2 from long range, and we'll give him 2.5 points for that one unofficially on our scores book. 42-39 is the official score as the Trojans take the basketball into the front court and swing it around the perimeter. Ronnie Ladding has the extended low block, backing down the defender, turns to his left shoulder, throws it off glass, fouled. Does not make the shot, but able to go to the line for 2 free throws. It was a nice move there by Ladding, drawing some contact on the big man. Foul goes on Xavier Town, his first, team third early in this second half. 17:22 on the game clock. Trojans trailing 42-39 after leading by 2 at the break. Ronnie Ladding bounces the ball a couple times, spins in his hand. He's ready for the first free throw. It's up and it's way offline there, off the side of the rim and then the backboard. So first missed free throw on either end tonight goes against the Trojans here. Let's see if he can salvage it with the second free throw. Checking into the game for the first time, Carl Snyder provided some good minutes off the bench, recorded a rebound, and did commit 1 foul in the first half along with 2 turnovers. Two free throws go awry for Ronnie Ladding. Empty trip from the line. Mayville State escapes unscathed there on defense. They have the ball back with a 3-point lead and a chance to add to that lead here as Franklin looks to penetrate off the dribble. Kicks to the corner. Carl Snyder wants a 3 ball. A little long with that one. Uafada beats Franklin down for the rebound. The Trojans have numbers if they want to push. They do push, but Franklin recovers in time. Goodwin recovers after being down in the backcourt. Gurgis down, puts it on the floor, has it ripped away from behind, recovers in time to get it back to Jordan Lynn, who says let's settle down and look for a productive shot. Quality of shot has been important for the Trojans this year as they don't play very fast, so every possession has that much extra value. Gavin Skipper airballs a floater in the lane. Ronnie Ladding saved it, but right to the defense. And now a quick 3-ball try. This one's Franklin from the left wing, no good. Uafada there for the rebound again, and here come the Trojans pushing forward. Jordan Lynn, baseline drive, help defense comes. Ball knocked out of his hands, turnover. Back the other way in a frantic pace comes Goodwin. He'll slow things down and look to get some help here from Cruz. Cruz now dribbles in, gives it back to Goodwin. Looked like it could have been a travel. He took some steps, didn't get called for it. Instead, it's a runner in the lane by Goodwin. No good. Ladding with the strong box out and rebound. A flurry of misses on both ends there has us stuck at a stalemate here. 42-39, 4 minutes into this second half. Trojans been held to 2 points in that 4 minutes. Let's see who can provide a spark on the offensive end. It's Gurgis down the short corner, thinks about a jumper, takes it, and it rattles out halfway down and out. And we're going to have a foul called here as Ronnie Ladding was held on the play. Excuse me. And 33, Iker Cruz had locked arms with him and ripped him to the ground as he went for that offensive rebound. And it's going to be an offensive possession here for the Trojans after the personal foul on Iker Cruz. His third, team fourth of this second half. A couple of substitutions here as Town checks back in, along with Brown Henderson for the first time in the second half. Hand off to Lynn off the inbounds, and now Lynn will want a 3 ball. He leaves it just short. He had been hot his last 2 games from distance. Leaves that one just short off the front iron, and back with it is Ketchel, who just checked back in. Left-hand dribble drive all the way to the hoop. Pocket pass goes awry, and Gary Uafada active on defense with rebounds and now a steal. Back the other way is Lynn. Lynn kicks it to Skipper. Skipper from deep. Gets this one to go. Jordan Lynn to Gavin Skipper for 3, and we're all knotted up at 42 with 15:22 to go in this one. Big time shot from Gavin Skipper. Let's see if that gets him going. He heated up in the second half last night. Can he pull off similar magic here tonight? Looked to be another illegal screen there as Ladding was helping out off of Town. Nothing called there. Dribble drive, kick out, Brown Henderson, ball fake, now needs help, gets it in the form of Wendell Joseph. Joseph leading scorer for this squad in the first half. Good pass this time to Town. Back iron, no good on the floater, and it's controlled by Jordan Lynn. Good defensive sequences in the last 3 minutes from the Trojans. A good sign moving forward if they can stay active on the defensive side of the ball and be productive on the offensive side. Big game in North Star play. Trojans win. We have a 5-way tie for first place. If the Comets win, they have sole possession of first place. Ladding has it. Dangerous pass back to the top of the key to Skipper. Now a high post entry. And Jordan Lynn has it. Tried to dump it down to Ladding. Ball knocked away into the hands of Lynn. And he's able to finish. 4 bodies on the floor. Lynn gets the beneficiary of it. And 2 points goes the way of the Trojans. And that gives them the lead back just as they had it at the break by 2 points. Ketchel quickly into the lane, though. Floats it up. No good. Uafada rebound. That's 5 empty possessions in a row for the Comets. Now the Trojans with momentum moving forward here as they'll walk it into the front court. Jordan Lynn, jersey untucked, calling out instructions to his teammates here. Skipper will move to the high post. Now pops out to the three-point line, swings it around the perimeter. Skipper open, 3-ball, way off the mark there. Catches 0 rim and all backboard. An uncharacteristic miss from Skipper with not a hand in his face. But no big deal. If you're a shooter, you keep shooting there, young man. A few substitutions here. Snyder checks back in, along with Geiske getting his first action of the second half. He'll have it in the front court. Now Booker Williams with it. Brown Henderson with it. Now kicks it back out. Franklin long on his three-point attempt, but the rebound's knocked away. Diving on the ground, coming up empty is Uafada, and instead it's a foul on Jordan Lynn. It'll be his third on number 3, Jordan Lynn. Could be something to watch as we move forward in this second half. Trojans only played 7 players in that first half. Brady Van Hollen, one of those 7, is going to check back into the ball game right now, and he's going to give Jordan Lynn a breather. Checking in also is the other gentleman who played in the first half, Lamar Wood. Good minutes off the bench for Wood with 7 points and a few rebounds. Gets his first action, giving Ronnie Ladding a breather here with 13:39 to go and a 2-point lead for the home squad, DSU. Inbound goes to Snyder. He'll give it back to his guard, Franklin. Now it goes to Brown Henderson. He loses the ball, but it falls right in the hands of Franklin. Johnny on the spot and 10 on the shot clock here. Let's see what they can do. It's going to be a ball screen here. Dow gets screened. Wood helping off the screen. Now kick out. Brown Henderson has to make something happen. Fall away jump shot. Nothing but air there. And Lamar Wood's able to gather the rebound, and Brady Van Hollen has it in the front court. High post entry pass. Dangerous pass handled by Gurgis. Dow, and he traveled with it there. Slams the ball down in disgust. He's lucky not to be called for a technical there, as the ball didn't bounce too high up in the air. And so no harm, no foul there, just a turnover. And ball back to the Comets. Dow notably frustrated after that play, but his team still has a 2-point lead with 13 to go in an important North Star matchup. Snyder has it top of the key. Some good ball screening action going on here. Franklin, he's a quick one, folks. Got that quick first step. He's able to stop on a dime as well, but now it's back out to Joseph. Baseball pass over, quick 3-ball try. Good from the right wing for Brown Henderson. Now Brown Henderson with his second 3-point try and his first make of the evening. And he is in the scorer's book with 3 points now. Big shot there, gives his team a 1-point lead as we reach the 12.5-minute mark of the second half. A little bit lower scoring second half than it was in the first, as we were off to a hot start in that first half. Lamar Wood catches in the high post. Ball fake, dribble drive, right-hand layup, good. Oh, it was halfway down and out. I apologize there, folks. Got a little ahead of myself. It was a good move by Wood, but he's unable to finish it. Quickly to the way, Gieske wants to penetrate in, and he's going to make the layup and finish. Thomas Gieske with the finish on the interior, wearing the number 23, finishes with the right hand, and there's one free throw upcoming for Gieske as he extends his team's lead to 3 with a free throw pending. Windsor Joseph will catch a breather on the sidelines in favor of Ketchel. John Ketchel checking back in after starting the second half with a 3-point ball of his own. It was a 3-pointer in the previous possession. Now an old-fashioned 3-point play is finished off by Gieske, and he'll check out and get some congratulatory high fives from his teammates on the bench in favor of Iker Cruz checking back into the ball game. So a little bit of pressure defense here. Now remember, first possession of the second half, Mayville State jumped a trap right at the other side of half court. Let's see what happens here. Yep, here comes Ketchel. He thinks better of it now and falls back into his 2-3 zone. Gurgis down, moving to the high post. That's where they've been getting a lot of their ball screen action happening in their offensive set. Skipper has it now. They're going to need to get a little bit more action as they don't have 12 on the shot clock. Here it comes to the high post. Van Hollen now needs help. Could be a 3-second call if he doesn't make a move soon. Turns, fade away, jump shot short off the front rim, and out with the rebound is Ketchel. Hitting the deck hard was Iker Cruz. Gets up quickly now as Franklin has it in the front court. Entry pass to Snyder, and a cheapy foul there as Lamar Wood trying to step through the back of Carl Snyder to get a hand on the pass, and he's going to be called for the ticky-tack foul. His second foul, team fourth of the second half. 11:40 to go in the second half. It's a 4-point lead now for the Comets, their biggest lead since the first half. 48-44, and we're going to have our first timeout call the second half. It's going to go to Coach Gary Garner and the Trojans. We'll wait and see if he wants a full or a 30. He wants a 30-second timeout, Coach. Coach Garner calling for the timeout. We'll step aside. 48-44 is your score here. Come right back in 30 seconds on KJAM 103.1.
Heartland Consumers Power District would like to wish the Dakota State Trojans good luck this season. This is Casey Crabtree, Heartland's Director of Economic Development. I'm excited to work with businesses here in Madison to help them grow and thrive. If you're looking to expand your business or in need of low-interest financing, give me a call at 256-6536. Heartland is proud to deliver reliable energy and services to the city of Madison. We believe in the power of forward thinking and want to be your trusted community partner and leader in our industry. Good luck, Trojans.
We're back here, folks, live from DSU Memorial Fieldhouse. Kramer Sneed bringing you all the action here as Mayville State has taken a 4-point lead over the Dakota State Trojans here on the road. And they have the basketball on a baseline out-of-bounds play with 23 on their shot clock after a Gary Garner 30-second timeout was called. Trojans' defense has been stout the second half, but their offense has been a little bit come and go. We'll see what happens here. Ripped away after the other way. It's going to be an offensive foul on Geiske, who just checked back into the ballgame. He was trying to make a post move on Brady Van Hollen. Van Hollen looked like he had to handle the ball, and they're going to say Geiske lowered the shoulder before anything else happened and going the other way with an offensive foul. And a big stop there for the Trojans. We'll see if they can cut into this 4-point deficit as the half-court trapping defense comes from Mayville State. They back into their 2-3 zone. After that, dangerous pass from Skipper. Now over to Afada. Gurgis Dow, good bounce pass in the interior. Lamar Wood gets the ball ripped away from his hands as he went up for the layup. And back the other way comes the Comets. They'll set up their offense here. It's Franklin spinning a double team there. Kick out to Ketchel. Ketchel, 3-ball from the corner, good. Tough shot there from John Ketchel. And his third 3-pointer of the game is good here. And the biggest lead of the night for the Mayville State Comets is 7. And it comes just as we reach the 11-minute mark of the second half. Brady Van Hollen, he was a spark off the bench in the first half. Let's see if he can get his team going here. Gavin Skipper into Lamar Wood. Wood, skip pass, Gurgis Dow, baseline dribble drive, hard drive, dishes into Lamar Wood, left-hand layup, no good. Fights for his own rebound, and back up with the right hand, no good. Rebound this time goes to Snyder. Both bodies hit the floor, Wood and Snyder, and away with it is Ketchel. There the other way comes Franklin, back to Ketchel. Heat check time for Ketchel, leaves it short. Lamar Wood has the rebound, outlets to Brady Van Hollen. No numbers, though, as two teammates are trailing the play. It's Skipper at the top of the key, 3-ball try, short. There, no legs on the arm there of Gavin Skipper. And back the other way comes Ketchel. Penetrates, now kicks it back out to Iker Cruz. Back to Cruz in the corner. Cruz looks to dribble pass, now gives way to Ketchel. Slow in the tempo briefly. Here's Ketchel, now dribble drive, kicks to the corner. Ball knocked away briefly, but handled by Cruz. Cruz has a man, top of the key. Brown Henderson, ball fake, dribble drive, knocked out of his hands. And out of bounds with 9 on the shot clock. Jordan Lynn returning for the Trojans, giving Gurgis Dow a breather. And Xavier Town checking back in along with Kieran Goodwin and Winder Joseph all checking back in for the Mayville State Comets. 9 on the shot clock, quick inbounds pass back to the top of the key. Let's see what they do off the dribble here. It's going to be Winder Joseph having to make something happen. 3 on the shot clock, floater in the lane. Wow! Teardrop goes for Winder Joseph. That was a spectacular individual effort there from that young man as he was flying out of control, but able to get the ball up over the rim and in. And now all of a sudden it's a 9-point advantage for the Mayville State Comets. Danger zone time for the Trojans. They need a basket in a desperate way here. Jordan Lynn trying to provide it for him. He's going to be whistle blown as he drives in. It's going to be a blocking foul on Kieran Goodwin. He shakes his head in disgust as it looked like Lynn initiated the contact, but he is the recipient of the foul call there. Third foul on Goodwin, 6th team foul on Mayville State. So good news for Trojan fans. They'll be shooting free throws the rest of this evening on any more fouls by the Comets. And before we have any more action, we're going to get a break here with a media timeout. 9:31 to play, 53-44, DSU trails. We'll be back with more action after a 60-second break here on KJAM 103.1.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As-Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
Your old snowblower starting to spit and sputter? If you finally had enough, Lake County International has just received another shipment of walk-behind snowblowers. These Cub Cadet walk-behind X-Series snowblowers have a powerful set of features to get you through the worst that South Dakota winters can throw at us. We also have some lawn tractors with mounted 3-stage snowblowers to make quick work of those snow piles. Remember, we deliver your new snowblower and have all the Cub Cadet parts and service you'll need. Call Lake County International today.
And we're back here, KJ 103's coverage of Dakota State University Athletics. Thanks for joining us this evening. I'm Kramer Sneed, bringing you all the action from DSU Memorial Fieldhouse. It's been a back-and-forth matchup, but right now the Comets are making their presence felt on the road as they've extended their lead out to 9 at 53-44. Let's see if the Trojans can come up with an answer after that media timeout. Inbounds pass dangerously goes to Gary Uafata, who has it now in the front court. Lamar Wood catches it at the free throw line. Free throw line jump shot good, and a much-needed basket falls for Lamar Wood. 46-53 now. Trojans cut it to 7. Can they get a stop on the defensive end? It's been a balanced attack on both ends here. Winder Joseph with the basketball with the latest shot. Now this one comes from Town. Tries a Timmy Duncan-esque shot off the glass, but cannot hit. And back come the Trojans with a chance to cut into the deficit. Gavin Skipper with the basketball now. Looking. Ball swung around the perimeter. Let's see if the Trojans can get a high post touch. They do right here. Turns, faces, dribble drive. Lamar Wood all the way to the hoop. Cannot finish the layup though. And back the other way, Winder Joseph with a quick outlet as they have numbers here. Skip pass, Iker Cruz already hit 2 threes tonight. Hits his third one there. And Iker Cruz has 11 points on the evening, and he's given his team a 10-point lead. Largest of the evening for the Comets, and their bench lets them know about it as they're on their feet cheering for defense in their white uniforms. Lamar Wood will try another one. Third field goal attempt in 3 possessions. He connects with another free throw line jump shot. They're going to give him that. He's going to take it all night. And back the other way with an 8-point lead come the Comets. 8.5 minutes left in this one, folks. Brady Van Hollen man-to-man against Iker Cruz. Now comes Franklin off the dribble, pulls it back out, crossover dribble, back out to Town, looking for help. The big man doesn't dribble much, and he takes one and gives it back to Franklin. Franklin off the screen now, looking to penetrate. Does so, kick out. Goodwin. Before the shot by Goodwin, Jordan Lynn is going to be flagged for his 4th personal foul as he tried to step in on the Franklin penetration and draw a charge. However, they're going to say he was in the restricted area, and it's going to be a blocking foul on Jordan Lynn. And he's going to have a seat on the bench, and he'll be sitting alongside Lamar Wood, who also just checked out in favor of Ronnie Latting. Also checking in the game, this one for the Comets will be John Ketchel. Ketchel's also caught fire from distance in this one, folks, as he said a couple this half. Him and Iker Cruz combined for 6 3-pointers in this ball game so far. And we still have 8 minutes to play, just under 8 minutes now. And they got 17 on the shot clock. Inbounds comes. Ketchel penetrates, and he's going to be called for the push-off and the offensive foul. As he sent Gary Uafata flying with a forearm shiver. And back the other way come the Trojans. Down 8 with the basketball. 7:52 to play on your Madison Discount Liquor scoreboard. Uafata has it. 1-2-2 pressure here. They did trap one time to start the half out of this pressure. Instead, they'll drop back into their 2-3 zone. Will the Mayville State Comets, leading by 8 with 7:40 to play. Ronnie Latting thought about a 16-foot jumper from the baseline. Instead, gives it to Uafata, gets it back, and this time he'll slam it home emphatically. Big time, 2-hand jam from the big man. Ronnie Latting finishes strong, and the Trojans inch ever closer, now down by 6 at 56-50. Mayville State basketball, let's see what they can do to answer here. It's Ketchel holding the ball for a long time. Now he'll put it in the right hand for a dribble and bring it out to the top of the key. 10 on the shot clock. Trojan fans coming to life here. It's a big time stop if they can get it. Bounce pass to the big man, floater in the lane, off rim, rebound, no good. Third chance though is good. From Town, the big man never gave up on the play, and it's back to an 8-point lead for the Comets. That was just an effort play there. The Trojans had nobody in there to rebound, and they paid the price giving up a bunny in the interior after the initial miss. Van Hollen catches at the elbow, turns, faces, squares up, ball fake, dribble drive, one dribble, layup no good. Latting, offensive rebound, goes back up, and he finishes. Ronnie Latting heating up, folks. Offensive rebound, stayed under control, flips it up with the right hand through contact, and is going to have a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play. This Dakota State team will not go away quietly into the night as it's 58-52 with 6.5 minutes to play. Ronnie Latting, one free throw upcoming to cut it to 5 potentially. Checking back into the game here for the Comets is number 23, Thomas Geiske. He's provided some valuable minutes off the bench. Free throw no good. Latting's missed his last 3 from the line. Quick outlet up there. If they had eyes up, they could have taken it. Goodwin has it, though, in the front court. Penetrating kick out. Geiske wants to dribble drive. Knocked away, though. Gary Uwafada has it now. As Gurgis Dow knocked it away. Uwafada all the way in. Drive. Cannot finish the layup, but he is fouled on the play. Aggressive drive to the hoop. Reverse layup just off the front of the rim as it fell off. Not enough English on that one. But let's see if Uwafada can take advantage at the line here as Mayville State's looking to make 3 more substitutions. We'll see if that plays a factor late. They've had some tight substitutions here, keeping their guys' minutes at a limited pace as Uwafada is able to hit the first one. We have 3 new players. It is Brown Henderson, it is Franklin, and it is Snyder, all reporting back in for the Comets. Franklin's been a catalyst with the basketball in his hand quite a bit on the offensive end. Ketchell's hit some threes. Geiske's been attacking the hoop, so we'll see who the offensive guy is when they get the basketball back. Gary Uwafada with his 10th point of the game, going for his 11th. He had 9 in the first half. If he can knock this down, it'll cut the deficit to 4. He can, and he does. 58-54, 6:22 to play. Dakota State trying to come from behind in this important North Star matchup at home, trying to guard their home floor. Snyder has it in the high post, looking for help as he already picked up his dribble. Now he needs a lot of help. Skipper now on Ketchell. Ketchell, left-hand dribble, using that right forearm to guide his way in. Now Geiske, hard attack to the rim, and he is fouled on the play. Let's see who it's called on. This will be an important call here, folks. It's going to go against the big man, Ronnie Latting. They're saying he got him on the arm, and unfortunately, that's Ronnie's 3rd foul, so something to keep an eye on with 6 minutes to go. 6:01 officially on the clock. 2 free throws upcoming for Thomas Geiske. Geiske with 7 points on the night to go on with 4 rebounds. He misses the first of 2 free throws, though. Big miss there. And let's see if the Trojans can box out a rebound and hope for another miss. 58-54 is your score here in a big North Star Athletic Association matchup. If the Trojans win, there will be a 5-way tie for first place in the men's basketball standings. If the Comets win, they will have sole possession of first place by 1 game over a host of other teams. Into the front court after the second free throw was made, and now a 59-54 ball game come the Trojans. Latting has it. Gurgis Dow cutting to the rim, now back out top of the key. Uwafada, 1 dribble pull up. Brady Van Hollen, quick 3-ball try, got it from the corner. Van Hollen had been quiet in the second half until that one. He had 8 in the first half, and he adds 3 to his total. Now in double digits with 11 off the bench. Brady Van Hollen providing a spark, and now it's a 2-point game. Quick 3-ball from the corner. Now the answer is good. Brown Henderson, ice cold blood in his veins there, folks, as he knocks down the 3-ball from the corner and knocks it back to a 5-point lead for the Comets. Dow has it in the high post. Help defense comes from behind. He doesn't feel the help coming, and instead it's a turnover. Back the other way. Geiske, quick move to the rim, and he finishes, and it's back out to a 7-point lead just like that. Here comes Uwafada. Trojans need an answer. Under 5 to play now in the second half. Dow has it over to Van Hollen. Thinks about another 3. Thinks better of it, and he's going to be fouled as he was raked across the arm by Brown Henderson. It'll be free throws upcoming for Van Hollen, too, since the Trojans are in the bonus, and it will be the double bonus, too. So 2 free throws for the last 4:51 of this one could prove potentially costly to the Comets as they try to protect this 7-point lead. Van Hollen had made his 2 free throws in the first half, I believe. Let's see if he can knock them down here. That's correct. Van Hollen now 3 for 3 from the lines. 6-point ball game as Jordan Lynn checks back in for Gurgis Dow. Jordan Lynn with 4 fouls, going to have to play smartly, but still be able to defend and rebound. Van Hollen's second free throw up. This one short off the front iron. Fight for the rebound between two Comets is won by Kelcher. Ketchel with it in the front court now. Guarded by Skipper tightly. Looking for help now. Gives it to Franklin. Franklin has a step on the defender. Stops in the lane on a dime. Gives it to Cruz. Some weaving offensive sets here. Geiske with a head of steam. Gives it back out to Franklin. Now 10 on the clock. And here comes the attack by Franklin. Over to Geiske. Baseline dribble drive. Help D comes. Pass to Town. Finished by Town. Good job by Geiske. He drew Ladding with the dribble drive to the baseline and then had a little pocket pass over to Town, who finishes with the right hand and has it back out to an 8-point lead for the Comets as we approach 4 to play here at DSU Memorial Fieldhouse. Ronnie Ladding will try an 18-footer and leave it way short. That one never had a chance. And that was a big empty possession. And now the Trojans are in desperate need of a stop here as we get into the waning minutes of this one. Into the front court, Franklin, head of steam, left-hand dribble drive, pulls it back out. Now Town has it. Very patient offense. They're probing the defense, but they're not forcing anything here until they get down to 10 minutes left in the shot clock. 10 seconds, I should say, but there's an unforced error as the 4th offensive foul is called in this one on a blocking call on Geiske. And the Trojans are handed a gift there. Let's see if they can take advantage of it. 3:45 on the clock, down 8, and almost a must-score possession here for the DSU Trojans. Uafata will bring it into the front court. He has Lynn with him on his side. And now the ball back and looking for the high post is Van Holland. They can't get it to him. Instead, it's Skipper out on the wing. Extended defense on him. They know he's a shooter. Uafata will dribble drive, step through. Defense loses the basketball. Recovered by Lynn. Over to Uafata. He'll finish the layup here, and now it's a 6-point game. 66-60 as we go down to 3:20 to play. Can they get another stop? Here comes the weaving offense that is mostly for show until there's 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Here comes Geiske. Help defense comes from Ladding. Back out to Ketchel now. Ketchel dribble drive with the left hand. Ball fake back to Town. Short jumper in the lane. Good. Xavier Town has 4 points now as they're trying to probe the defense. Calls that help defense to come, then find the open man. Recently it's been Town on the receiving end. 8-point game, 2:51. Hard drive. Jordan Lynn, contact, no foul call. Back the other way comes the Comets. And John Ketchel running the show here. Receiving instructions from his coach. It's going to be a little keep away. A la Dean Smith in the 4 corners offense from way back when there was no shot clock. Ketchel has it here, guarded by Skipper. Skipper applying defense, gets the ball given to Franklin now. Ball screen jumped by Ladding and now dump inside and knocked away and thrown away. Gary Uafata on the other end. Let's see if he can dribble drive back to Van Hollen. Baseline drive, spins out of it. See if they can move the ball around. Jordan Lynn now driving. Tax. Foul, block called on Town, and Jordan Lynn's hard attacking style is paying off in the later going here. A lot of clock has run off, though. We're down to 2:13 on the game clock in an 8-point ball game. Jordan Lynn will shoot 2 free throws, and these are must-makes if you're a Gary Garner or DSU Trojan fan. Jordan Lynn a little shaken up. It was hard contact there between him and the larger defender, Xavier Town. It looks like Town's got a little bit of blood on the old elbow. And he's going to have to get some treatment there. We got a trainer here, Nate Shefford, assistant athletic trainer for the Trojans. His mom, a loyal supporter, Kathy. Hope you're listening in. Always good to have you on the radio waves, watching your son do his thing as he goes to apply a little bit of a gauze and stop some bleeding here. And we're going to have an official timeout for that. And we'll step aside for a quick 30-second break and be right back with more coverage of DSU basketball on KJAM 103.1.
Untamed. It's the honest, hard-working, all-grit lifestyle of the farmer. The strength of a seed that doesn't bow down to the endless trials of Mother Nature. And at Mustang Seeds, it's the family values that have been upheld for over 55 years. It's untamed. It's Mustang Seeds. Contact Casey Garrels at 605-480-1566 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
And we're back just in time to see Jordan Lynn knock down the first of 2 free throws. They did have to substitute. There's a time limit involved when you're trying to clean blood off of a wound. And instead they sub in Carl Snyder in for Town. And we continue with play here. Also subbing in is Winder Joseph, checking back in after a lengthy stay on the bench. 2 for 2 at the line. Jordan Lynn makes 2 free throws, and we're going to have another timeout. Gary Garner wants to talk things over. His team is trailing by 5, 68-63, 2:13 to play. We'll be back in 1 minute with more basketball action on KJAM 103.1.
Madison Discount Liquor has all your beverage needs. Pull up to their drive-thru window where you're always greeted with a smile. Madison Discount Liquor has a large beer and liquor selection, as well as snacks, pop, wine, and gas pumps to top off your tank. Open every morning at 5 a.m. Make sure to like Madison Discount Liquor on Facebook to see more cheap prices every day, because discount is their middle name.
You love MDL. You love MDL. You love MDL.
Great Western Bank is your local hometown bank and the nation's 8th largest ag lender. We offer sophisticated services from investments to cash management and the financial power for specialized lending without limits. Our focus on relationships means we get to know our customers and businesses. Great Western Bank provides our customers with the right financial tools and products for success, so you can be greater with Great Western Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And we're back, folks, ready to take you down the wire here. 2:13 to play, and a North Star Athletic Association with major implications. If the Comets win, they would be in sole possession of first place. If the Trojans win, they would create a 5-way tie with themselves and 4 other teams at the top of the North Star standings. They're down by 6, though, 68-62 your score. Trojans with some full court pressure defense here. Inbounds comes to Ketchel. Ketchel calls for the clear out, now hands off to Franklin. Franklin bringing it in the front court here. Guarded by Uafata. Uafata gives it. Here comes the weaving offense here. Cruz has it. Cruz penetrating, now looking. See if he makes a move here. Has the ball knocked away. It's a turnover. Is it a turnover, though? Bodies hit the floor, and it looks to be a timeout called by Jordan Lynn for Dakota State right there. Nice play on the defensive end. I believe it was Brady Van Hollen with the initial hit. Or it might have been Jordan Lynn knocked it away almost in the hands of Van Hollen, and Cruz tried to recover it, and then Jordan Lynn, Van Hollen, and Cruz all got on the floor. Lynn recovered it almost like a football scrum on a fumble and was able to call a timeout, and it will be a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep things right here, folks. 1:49 to play, 68-62 is your score. Trojans have fought hard in this one, but they just haven't shot the ball too well from outside, which has been a real thorn in their side this game. They're 4 for 13 from long range, as opposed to Mayville State, who has poured in 10 out of the 21 attempts they have at a 48% clip. So there's your difference in the ball game right there, folks, is the long-range shot. The three-pointer changed the game of basketball years ago, and it's changing the game right here in front of us tonight, as the Mayville State Comets are ahead in this one by 6 points. Mayville State quickly out of the timeout. Trojans taking a little extra time. Coach Garner setting up what he wants on offense here. You don't need to go necessarily for a three-pointer here. Plenty of time left, but a bucket is a must-have here. 1:49 to play. Inbounds come. Jordan Lynn, Gavin Skipper, Gario Afada, Van Hollen, and Ladding on the floor. Ladding has it in the short corner. Now back over here to Ladding from Uafada. Jordan Lynn penetrating here. High post elbow catch. Watch the help defense into Ladding. Hard dribble drive. Layup no good. He didn't quite have the angle he wanted there. He's stuck on the baseline, and it goes off the glass and off the short iron. And a miss. So a must stop here, as Coach Garner is asking his team to get up on defense and pressure a little bit here, as it looks to be the old Dean Smith style four corners offense here to finish out this one. 1:15 and counting, 13 on the shot clock, 1:12 on the game clock. They'll have to get a shot up right before the 1 minute mark if they're going to get it off without a shot clock. It's a scoop shot in the lane by Franklin. My goodness. A teardrop from heaven falls for young Mr. Franklin, and that is an early dagger there for the Comets. 8-point game, under a minute to play. Dribble drive by Lynn, hard off the glass, no good. A lot of contact and a foul on the rebound as the smallest man on the court, Mr. Latrell Franklin. Go ahead, young man. Teardrop on one end, big time rebound for your squad on the other end, and that will just about do it if he can knock down these free throws. Latrell Franklin making a big play in a big moment for a little man at 5'8". Good for you, young man. And the Trojans look to come up maybe just a bit short in this one, folks. They've had a ton of these close ball games, especially on their home court this year. And if this team could learn how to win these close ones, their sky is the limit, as they have talent everywhere on the court out there. First free throw is up and good for Franklin. And it is now a 9-point lead with only 51 seconds to play in this one. A little bit of the air going out of the building after that play there, folks. The tough layup made by Franklin, and then the stop on the other end. And here comes Uafata, down 10 now after 2 free throws. Uafata penetrates, looks to finish on the interior. He's going to draw a foul. Before the penetration, there was a timeout called by Coach Gary Garner. He wants to talk things over, full timeout. So we'll step aside. We'll take another 60-second break and be right back with more Trojan action on KJAM 103.1.
Heartland Consumers Power District would like to wish the Dakota State Trojans good luck this season. This is Casey Crabtree, Heartland's Director of Economic Development. I'm excited to work with businesses here in Madison to help them grow and thrive. If you're looking to expand your business or in need of low-interest financing, give me a call at 256-6536. Heartland is proud to deliver reliable energy and services to the city of Madison. We believe in the power of forward thinking and want to be your trusted community partner and leader in our industry. Good luck, Trojans.
Wilbur Ellis is a leading provider of innovative solutions in seed technology, as well as plant protection and nutrition. Wilbur Ellis, located in Chester, South Dakota, providing As-Grow and DeKalb brands, various field applications, and local plot data, can provide you with expert advice for your acres. Grow smart and reduce loss. Let Wilbur Ellis address your challenges. Contact your Wilbur Ellis representative at 489-2171. At Wilbur Ellis, they never stop looking ahead.
And we're back here, folks, from DSU Memorial Fieldhouse. My name is Kramer Sneed, bringing you all the action. And this one looks to be about sealed up, folks. 10-point deficit, 45 on the game clock. It would be a miraculous comeback. If the Trojans can get a quick hitting three-pointer here from one of their shooters, it would give them a little bit of hope here. But let's see what they have drawn up out of the timeout. You got to think it's either going to be drawn up for either Dow, Skipper, or Van Hollen on the outside. Uafata has hit one earlier today. Skipper's the one who shoots the most threes for this team at the highest percentage. Van Hollen's been hot recently. It's going to Dow in the corner. Gives it back Jordan Lynn, unable to control it now to Uafata, back to Lynn. Lynn will ball fake, dribble drive, floater in the lane. Two-pointer is good. 8-point game, 37.8 to play. Gonna have to foul quickly here. They do not. And breaking the pressure here and then being fouled is Brady Van Hollen with the foul. And Winder Joseph with the aggressive drive to the hoop there, and he'll shoot 2 free throws. It was actually a heady play by Lynn on the sideline. Kind of tried to brush him out of bounds on the far sideline. Couldn't get him quite to step out, though, as he tiptoed the sideline gracefully like a ballerina, if you will, and is rewarded with 2 free throws on this end. Winder Joseph had a good first half for this team. Has been a little quiet in the second half, but he's at the line. 9 points on the evening. First one misses, though. Quickly the other way come the Trojans. They need a quick bucket. Oh, my goodness. And it's a miscommunication, and they give the ball right back. Gurgis Dow threw it right in between Brady Van Hollen and Gary Uafata, and they watched the ball sail out of bounds in between the two of them. And now going the other way, down 8 points Trojans with 30.7 on the game clock. Couple substitutions here as Goodwin's back in the game with Geiske. Pressure defense here. Geiske catches it with very little resistance. Now Skipper comes and commits the foul and sending Geiske to the line. 28.3. Boy, the Trojans had a chance there. 8-point deficit, missed the first free throw. Rebound outlet pass goes right in between two of their own players for a turnover. And instead, there's going to be free throws on the other end as Geiske has a chance to shoot the 1-and-1. So still 1-and-1, still a glimmer of hope here. If he misses the front end here, Trojans can push it ahead quickly. See what happens. First one up, this one misses. Rebound goes to Skipper. He comes to the front court. This time the outlet pass is successful. Jordan Lynn all the way to the rim, kicks it back out. Now another wild pass, controlled by Uafata. He stepped back, try a three-pointer there. Looked to have been fouled possibly. Short and rebound controlled. And foul called on Jordan Lynn after the play. And it's Iker Cruz being fouled, and it gets a little chippy afterwards. Jordan Lynn, it didn't look to be a cheap shot. He just happened to get kind of tangled up, and Iker Cruz was on the ground, a little bit of a knee to the facial area. Definitely nothing intentional that I could tell, but a few, let's call them kind words being exchanged amongst opponents here. 15.5 on the game clock, and Iker Cruz at the line here as Lynn has fouled out of the ball game. So he's going to keep chirping with Franklin from the other team, it sounds like, but he has to sit on the bench while he does it now. Iker Cruz at the line, 8-point lead for his team, 15-5 on the game clock. They've missed 2 in a row. Can we see 3 in a row? Sure, why not? It's actually 2 shots, though. We're going to have to shoot one more, but if we get another miss, you never know here, folks. They're going to have to reset the game clock a little bit because the DSU players moved like it was a 1-and-1, but it was a double bonus, so they got to reset 15.5 again. And we're ready for action here. Cruz fixes his shirt tuck and ready for his second free throw. The southpaw hit some big three-pointers in the second half for his team. Been a big factor for them off the bench. Second one is good this time. 9-point lead, 15.5 to go. And Uwafata let the ball dribble in, now touches it and brings it hard to the front court. Van Hollen, quick 3-ball, high arcing shot, nothing but nylon there. Boy, if you could have gotten that one about 20 seconds ago, you never know. But 7.7 on the clock, down 6. You're going to need a quick steal off the inbounds pass twice in a row here, folks. And we'll keep it right here as it's a full timeout. We'll recap this one for you. Big congratulations to the Dakota State women who were able to pull off their 15th consecutive victory tonight. Taking care of business at home. It was a hard-fought game. They were only up by 1 point at halftime, but they were to pull away by outscoring their opponent, the Comets, by 14 in the third quarter and then pushed out to an 18-point victory. So congratulations to Coach David Moe and his team as they finish out their home regular season schedule in style, winning again and finishing their home record in the regular season at 11-1, and they'll go on the road for some more North Star Conference play next week. But congratulations are definitely in store for that team. And for this men's team, it's another hard-fought game at home here, folks, where it looks like they might just come up a bit short. Haven't quite been able to make the big plays when they needed to, defensively or offensively. It's been a little bit of an inconsistency as they've gotten contributions up and down the lineup, as they have 3 players in double figures, led by Brady Van Hollen's 15, then Gario finds 13, and Lamar Woods 11. However, it's just been an inconsistency on both ends of the court that has plagued them this entire season. Let's see if they can come up with a miracle here. Face guarding on the inbounds, and into inbound is Cruz. Cruz looking, and he's going to have to take a timeout. So there's some good defense there from the Trojans, as they're going to have a chance to talk things over here. It's going to be another full timeout, and with that timeout, we're going to step aside for a 60-second break and be right back with more DSU basketball on KJAM 103.1.
To spit and sputter, if you finally had enough, Lake County International has just received another shipment of walk-behind snowblowers. These Cub Cadet walk-behind X-Series snowblowers have a powerful set of features to get you through the worst that South Dakota winters can throw at us. We also have some lawn tractors with mounted 3-stage snowblowers to make quick work of their snow piles. Remember, we deliver your new snowblower and have all the Cub Cadet parts and service you'll need. Call Lake County International today.
Untamed. It's the honest, hard-working, all-grit lifestyle of the farmer. The strength of a seed that doesn't bow down to the endless trials of Mother Nature. And at Mustang Seeds, it's the family values that have been upheld for over 55 years. It's untamed. It's Mustang Seeds. Contact Casey Garrels at 605-480-1566 or visit mustangseeds.com today.
And we're ready for play here. Inbounds pass coming quickly and fouled quickly by Cole Brune is the young man, Latrell Franklin. Latrell Franklin will shoot 2 free throws here now with 9 seconds on the game clock. I don't know if that's correct. They must have reset the game clock after the last make. I did not see that. So we have 9 full seconds left in a 6-point ball game as Latrell Franklin will shoot 2 free throws. Franklin on the night with 7 points. He rolls the first one out. All right, if he misses this one, folks, we got something to talk about here. 6-point game. 9 seconds on the game clock. You need a miss here, a quick 3-ball, and a timeout if you have one left. If not, it's got to be a quick foul and hope and a prayer. Second free throw up, nothing but nylon there. 7-point game makes this very difficult now. 9 seconds in going. Van Hollen quickly up the court, pulling up from deep. Shoots it up high, short though, and off with the rebound is Town. Over to Franklin, and that's going to do it here, folks. 74-67 will be your final score from DSU Memorial Fieldhouse. The Trojans unable to come from behind in this one. And congratulations to the Mayville State Comets on a hard-fought win and sole possession of North Star Athletic Association play at this point in the season. We're going to step aside. We'll take a 3-minute break and be back to recap the end of this one with some post-game stats and notes from right here at DSU Memorial Fieldhouse. Stay tuned for that after this 3-minute break on KJAM 103.1.
Untamed. It's the honest, hard-working, all-grit lifestyle of the farmer. The strength of a seed